The nation sanka latena se we ye be din komo ye be miakuru ano be dene Bright TV me say Bright TV are joining me ha if I wo hwe me a go ahead and keep tapping the screen okay for answer bobo screen ani ma me na ma me likes ne bebre na embo amadwumadie no entimi entre ye be miakuru Rust B Rust as I say ana ma say Fabio 1019 so awura fi ha Fabio you are welcome I say I feel sad Rust ye bedin koma awie me nkoma me bedi no ano be hye ano be hye kakra but ano hye na e hye ni nyina no eye ne ye mu ntira ano hye na e be hye no awie me nkoma ye bedi wa ase na ano be hye pa enti mesra so de be chame ano be hye na mu ano hye na be hye ni nyina no ye ne ye ene odo kwan so na ano no be hye enti wo join me a share this conversation ema me mo hwe me nyina ma mo nyina kwa aba nipa say na share we have 4 shares now ubetimi a share ma won say Hansen life coach a share Hansen thank you for sharing Hansen has shared more than 10 friends Hansen thank you for sharing madam nyina say trust no one and so I like it trust no one thank you for liking moya ne sa and boama algorithm no ebiem ema enkomo no eduru akire munim so fire me meso camera emetena ha ene wo medi nkomo afaso bia hyede ni so a asem komo bia ase ehun hyede hia da bi meso me camera na me betena se di nkomo abeyisu mi data na ye national issue a conversation a ede faso papa bebre me no mienu se nya neyi mpo a ye da achema bi ehun komo ene ebedi to get money to buy data bundle in Ghana here no is not an easy thing. Bundle is very, very expensive in Ghana. It is of a quality to my me talk akra me find dim komuhunu. That is what I also think is a one so for the share in komuhunu. It have be a member life na maba be jobre be a make wo adwumam be a make wo fie wherever you are doing no maba be jobre a was a bre no etimi ye a worth is a major jobre. That is why I'm here. You be din komo me ensa enkomo baako first one and that screen so no the unnecessary or the unprovoked attack to on our former president Kufuor from Pr0T Salome. Ebe dis ankomo no if you are Greater Accra Regional Minister Honorable Mercy Oklo whatever nidi no se menye dia mo fancha me the comment and the description of the northern region yebedi ho enkomo and the last one I made be to no about nanu ya muhu se na jandam bi air trending na propaganda bi na mo from about air Ghana and say bi yebedi san komo no so ene nyina ntini atena say air Ghana nkomo na no na NDC bloggers bazawala bloggers bi di to paso kroma say no we will give you the fact yebedi ho komo na ya hwese ni etie enti eno ntina wi atena say enti wo join me am mamu nyina akwa Rust B thank you for sharing ma wo say Rust B and so I share na for the past days ni mo hu so fa me de komo bi fra Asante Achem ebrem ni nyina ne say konongo ubedu konongo sisi ya ye forester e wo konongo ase no da sorry ye no ye behu an say machines wura na ewura forest nim machines wura na ewura forest nim na we na opani baako e friend na ya Wasante Fuma Koshi mumudodo na mo hu videos no once am we Ashanti region de mintimi enyim ani say de mi hu de ekoso ye se wo ka wanya asem wan kan so bibi sei ye be di amana say de ye beka de be sinsi enti ofa me bohwi ebopidi Fuma Koshi ema enkomo ekoso ne de ekoso ho nyina no ye de beto bedwasada no so ene update aba ne say ye company na ye this a portion of the forest na mano any the forestry commission ene nanano mahemfo nanano matrankunya omo pese omo meet the media guys no na afi omo breaking niama down na yete eniama se is it true say aton forest no fa baby ama abrofo bi na omo dwuma mo baye ho na dwuma be no mo baye ho ehun komo no ebrepam se omo frɛ na se nyina etena se a ede beto be asada no so ama mo nyina mo update kakra wo ho no na mo manigi sem ne se mo be videos I post here na opani no de abufuo efrefre na nanom ahodo buburu nua yes and somebody would think say oh the oil no hwinim it was surprising say machines are na ewura forest nim no na nka machine ba ko pe na wo se ke ko forest nim ko yedwuma forest nim na nka machine ba ko pe but where the be na machine be ewura forest nim edu forest nim a na as is it working entimi nya dwuma almost and they don't afford about one, and you come from ra. No matter for second one about, and also I bedroom one the same thing. And also to mean to us, and you man, and also break it. Sa bako 7. And almost for actually correct say they bad there because all forms of engineers or mechanics about here omo timi identify say problem be any ho but still machines timi nya adwuma and omo for actually koye bisa correct and say hey akasefo kura machines nim na no akasefo kura machines nim tumi ahodo kura machines nim enti ni nyina so firo pani ya wasante akache na ama machines ni nyina timi nya adwuma enti munko hu no na ni enti ase bia wo se mama ni nya enti ase na afi pepepe yo etoyie na afi obi ekwan mu mamu na mutimi ya adwuma no se wo se mo ya watu wana mo enti for your information machines ni nyina ka wura mu ho a ebi enti function. So you see I'm happy about this because Ghana mabunu yesura dey too much. There are numerous distractions going on across the country. Abusha but more than like video ma'am, let's share ma'am why. There are numerous distractions going on across the country, but we are all scared to voice out. Ikura utim. Munsu amono. We are aware say few greedy people are destroying your water bodies, but you are scared to voice out. Oh, why no be a video free the chrome not the video na sendo. So far, je koka ho asemaye. Oh, why no be a video free the chrome not the sendo say je koka ho asemaye. Metimi age na ma postu na ma ka ho asem. Nanso the bema aye very effective and say mo mabu na mo wasa kuro ni mu no. Mo be kam ho abom with one voice. Say prayer we ba ko a ni bu no enye dene. Be bu ni sisi a. But mabu na mo wasa kuro ni mu no. Mo put yourself together. Wherever you are watching me from, so America, or Canada, or Australia, UK, Germany, Belgium, France, wherever you are, or Manone, Mamma or Juma Wina Yamame. A crobia ufri Morgana, a crobia ufri Morgana hasi. So do chrono as a chrono at Dawakumaso. Nasa one yes so partisan. One door among you go too much. Now do my Ghana, now do chrono. Empo bia we no yire no ma de mo firim ebi kura na mo metna mo biem but wodo kro no do omanfo no de wo betima ya ma odoma nkoma wo nhira bi the universe no wo nhira bi nature wo nhira bi de nhira de wo betima ye nie try say wo be reach out I say wo benya mabu no bi omo kro mo you see the problem is finance. Majority of the problem is finance. Ye koka ye ho akobomi akosori akotu anamo bi say yi when cry the betime akasa so mesi tayechi obenti tayechi ebia ebe I mean ebe here some ebia transportation be dey convey your to one particular point be is finance. There ma bibia politicians no timi nya Ghanaian youth no dey omo ye nkwase adwuma ne say the politician is not ready to create that economic freedom for the people, but the politician is ever ready to sponsor the people for them to go and do nonsense. It is a politician be fat no so me go to t-shirt nkomo mo no mo koye dede fan support me party they do that. Me go to take away me go to mo bag bi ko cheche mo me go to mo ne anu entity we take away mo ko cheche mo na fan komo mo no mo ko gina ba bi koye e ko propagate my party ni there. Politician no will do that. The politician is not ready to create that economic freedom for the people. So wo a wo hwe me a wo tie me wo betima yes ade we menka say when you are na nim do sika be but take this upon yourself say yes so dwan ya nkwa ne ngomako ebia ufiri kasapen ebia ufiri fabode beto me chok ebia galamse bi kosu kromo ana ebia yes forest ana ebia bibi kosu kromo emwa reach out ye enquiry kakra na pem mabunu ba ko mienu bi woni omonkasa wo se my ready me pese me tamochi na ye sori na ye frame panifo wo kroma se ahemfo the politicians na mo nyo ye kire kese pa ye mo bebre ba kwa capture bibia de aba internet ne so ukura ufiri mu no mobilize youth no mom say there is another side of leadership a wo ti ba bi benefit enjoy de omutim ne ye nkwasiasem ye insult ye ku omo baby omunim wo no fato mo so na reach out to them mo betima create WhatsApp platform na wo mo ebeba no mo de omagu so patriotic ones serious ones enya party full soldiers put them on bibi akoso kromo no no let them be whistleblowers. Let them be whistleblowers. Na say de ani to na say tra odin ka say asofo beka obo asofo no mo nka biem. They say asofo de okroma say nyina mo mo che e fa NDC na fa MPP. So for bi okroma say bia 99% of them less than 1% bi na no osuranti no aka na no to no oni kokko ba oni dede ba why din hotel no ba bi no dwen ho but dodo na omo che asofo na fa kodi party A na fa kodi party B enti asofo no sori nka bi mo manfo no ahemfo no so a enka omo na sabi oman no enkura hodo nsase ahodo nkonya omo tete so ahodo ya omo dia no so a enemi no ka sei ahemfo no have eventually entered the pocket of the politicians. It's ahemfo no have no mouth. Temiye ahemfo no they have eventually found themselves in the pocket of the politicians. And now this administration by almost triple the allowance or triple the salaries of the ahemfo no. Imagine. So nana ko bi nana ko kasa sisi ya nana salary emma nana bonus emma nana ketua emma because nana nim se wono owotu mesi amanyoni no nana nim se owoskase amanyoni no nana nim se oye powerful se amanyoni nana nim sa lack of education nti nana dwene ye ne se politician no otu mesi wono enti ene adura pempen so ayese politician no betua nana ka enti ahemfo no ana amanyoni no kura so de me nkobo ni din kwa na manyasem because when you say Mr. Sam, you both them on 1 year that because on obedi abro. Thank you for sharing. What was sharing and medasi. According to ST-SACK, we are not here to build a nation. We are here to benefit and enjoy. It is time for we, the youth, ourselves, the rational ones, the patriotic ones in among us. It is time for us to take this country into our own hands. One man, Nana Yawasanti, individually. Started bubo mu asante achem kono won ene me no ka say adwuma no is on hot ya hot adwuma no say afem panifo no both side ni na ebeba when the forest nama company no company of akwa be so no nyaaye ahemfo ya aware MP and ministers ya aware is it the right thing that they are going to do? Now they are calling us for us to come for clarifications. Wherever you come from in Ghana here, voter region, northern region, east, and remember not, and the northern region is dinamite. It will unya not the Sherman. We are not now with him. So, Freunianum, share to WhatsApp group, and say the nation uncle said they will do northern region and then northern region. A whole assembly, a chrono, my mia. Nemo mia no so be ya, but mia wani mia ne be me be mia northern region. You could that northern region, me be mia kuro we ya. Eti mesre enya ne sa. Mum chache mobilizing youth na wo kuro kura ho dum no. Mum back wo mo. I'm for into an amobian fast also. Okay, Madam Munina say, and Tanaka me free a hot ebre mono. Quickly, Mammy Bora, I had a mini Juma with free hotels here. And I know yet he has saying who say acquire or tenny Akachi or America, Amatilla. That a branch of my catcher must say he's a petty soul. The cast will be a petty solar. When Nipa or no Yaudia Shanama, or Shadow near Nijimusa or no Yaudi Ashanama. Yet he won a Musa branch. Ne yawudie ne ba ne yawudie na say na ne nje ne ho na say ne wura ho ne ho na o feel so petty o feel so disappointed o man ne muso a why na metimi akwa attack no why na metimi go after him or her unprovoked nipa ne nya ne hwekura na ma me nkope obi na me mfa masem nko no so na me gu ne ho fi ensem obeka fa nipa no ho so no kura bia nim na yes na amano some temporary sense of as a okay no I comfort kakra sa no tie agi se mo amode party hu dode blind eye e follow no mo na mo san kofo nya me no mo na kasa na se mo san kofo no mo na mo be fa no nsem serious. He is a petty soul. He is somebody so wanna say on go after somebody meaninglessly unprovoked that na ni nje ho. And you look at the people he goes after without any concrete and fact, just mere unnecessary hatred and unnecessary attack. That is whom he is. Now, President Kofosu, it is a diversionary tactics. It is a diversionary tactics. These two parties, whenever they are in power, they do something they call social engineering. Social engineering is a I control actually majority of the population. Maybe a conversation no ubetimi aswavu and I say I control the pattern of the conversations in this country. Few weeks in here, pressure behind the sopa because of unstable light in someone pressure behind so very well. Eti afei Ubia best on the camera TikTok ubia bo aban na chi pressure kwa aban so ana aban so ba no abama release no ento so mu emfa na still pressure kwa aban so e kwa ben ye be first we timi aswevo a channel conversation no pressure na e kwa aban so no kwa ben ye be first aswevo na say a cha na fa ba bi fufura ma aban na ye okay kakra ene say Salome husband ekofa omampani kufa sembai okofa omampani kufa sembai quickly. And the majority of the Ghanaians will go in defense of Omampeni Kufuor. And yet, NDC in Kwane yebi, MPP suit power, omusu yebi. When MPP is in power, na se niyama ekoso, na se pressure ba no so economy ni nyama fo kasa bebrea. Ubuwana MPP ni be ko kasa mbeti Kwame Nkrumah. Tie. O mind na mutim no. You don't read, you don't observe what your politicians are doing in this country. So pressure ba MPP administration so economy no nyama ekoso amanfo kasa bebrea obo wana obi akwa kasetia Kwame Nkrumah obi kwa kasetia Kwame Nkrumah pe Ghana for Kwame Nkrumah ho dronti ne ye nyina ya channel ye na energy ye ko defend Kwame Nkrumah na ye nkombra na o makwaje obosia besi echi it is social engineering. MPP ti akonya so na se pressure ba ne so pe na se nyama nko ye pe quickly na ebi okura itimi ko prekoto hini bi so na o my phone nyina o tufo nya akofo tufo abeginam ebi o yakofo hini bi abeginam na yi adwene fi aban no so na aban no akam kakra ebi na akwa wi pese oyi na nse pressure na wo aban no so dumso kan asem amanfo platforms ahodo ka bi kwa be no metima fa so yi pressure na fi aban no so kakra ene ma me nkofa kofo asem omra nti wo de be so attention na so de be divert conversation no. Now what you imagine free the reality e kososo. Now, mo hwe bibi wo ha mame. E na no ya dumso ye koso yi. ECG for asem mo de abeto dwanie. Say we ni empese mo adwene be ko ho. Eti ye be soma Salome Taylor. Amanaba abetwe mo adwene afiri ho. Share this video for me. Muntie. Mo hwe. ECG say we are planning to borrow 500 million for the infrastructure update and pay off some debt. Tie, Obi said that he will come after you. End of story. I don't catch your family never. Me never. Me try social media. So how long am I that social media? You see me slowly pa. Me tigane come out the children people in this. We see Obi Osha near them na me go so. Obi come after me for what? Or no, bet me come after me. Or come after me. Let me tell you. Sure. One is when the team can answer me. Me fi wana me fi o. About intellectuality, afa nyansa nkasa onka ho. Party full soldiers na wanya no mudi na chi no mgu ni platform no so. Easy. That is the easiest thing to do. And they mamenda ni metachere man na menya maju se me kasa ma MPP. Ubo wan MPP for babegua. Mamenda ni metachere man na menya maju se me kasa ma NDC. Ubo wan NDC for babegua. The same applies to Christianity and Islam. Mamenya maju se me Christianity na we Christopher babegua. Mamenya maju se me kremu na kremu for babegua. It's the easiest thing to do is to jump into a conversation or campaigning for a political party. You get their fan base and they will be following you and you will think you are making sense. Yen you are taking the strong path, the rational path. Ahano Ghana ni nadwene nyadwuma ontimi ntienda. Enti your opinions ro. Why? Yanko ECG say we are planning to borrow $500 million for infrastructure update and pay off some debt. Ghana for bisa a lot of questions about this. Ghana for one sem bebrebe bisa about this. But yakofa akofo asem di be shemu. Switch my attention for this. I'll come away so. And they will be a misa question. That is the social engineering. Dumso ya bananu ya no. Isi je say the abani ya pese ya planning. The question no. Ya pese ya kwa jebusia $500 million. Na ya de babe share infrastructure update mu. Na afio ye tieti akabi. Eti Ghana ni ya na adwene da ho be start say. There be o. ECG mo kwaje $500 million e dey about share infrastructure update mu aba update infrastructure asa twetwa some debt ECG light no mo de magana for free okrom hana Ghana mo de light na magana for free ye ntua light bill enti mo de ma free enti no abribia no e na sika ni ho ntia na wo so mo kwaje bosia na mo de aba be shimana. We pay for the light. This administration previous administration we increase Kenya prices. to light bill musa the tax go light bill so sir. This administration by on to mu kra increase light bill kwa increase light bill more than 3 times. It light no Ghana for to. Na sa wo man na sa wo leadership and wo institution and nipa da no. Na light mu generate yan fan che Ghana for. Ye turn light na ma Ghana for. No mutimi turn light na ma ya bode na hodo. Ewie sa boka e wo so mo sa kwaji loan ba. You are not being led by humans, you are being led by dealers, cartels. Mu turn light na ma Ghana for. Na mo ton ma ye wi a mo be ka kire se mo aboka to so mo sa kwaje busia light bill and say light aye to no eda nchen a we are paying doomsday levy tell me you we are paying doomsday levy. Hansen say Tanzania just cleared their debt mate amaya hodo treat your mo ho aka no yen de ye de tax igu citizens no so no ye plan ko e fa so akwaje busia bibini nim kwa abafa so a generate sika e dia mane manfo ahwahen ha wo mu dabi ne de ne kwa abafa so de eto agum so na masakwa jebosia eti ECG person ka kire say light aye to met the message ba ka kire mo say mo am Europe America Ghana light bill aye tua no is way expensive than more light bill am tua obadia mo bia yeah o Ghana light bill light aye to no the cost of electricity light ye krom Ghana ha say no it's way expensive than more and more Europe, America, Asia is way expensive than light among to honom. Ningi na chi ne ba be ka kire en say agisi esa ko jebusia. Eno dan chen a ye say tia dum so levy. There is a levy on every petroleum product. Ufro whatever utia bi. Mo jije sa sika ni nyina anso. Dum so levy na mo jije ye no anso because we were told to say some person solve kania some near more stable kania just increase doomsday levy no because it used to be some 50 pesos or it used to be some 20 pesos and they increase up 1 cedi or 150 pesos on every petroleum product and they that money na free hoba no and also entimi meka ho e ma muntimi and solve the power crisis and I said solve the problem in the ECG sector and no there be agisa musa akokoji loan na some debt na mo dey abehye we say to pay off some debt no mo ba ye mo ye nhwemu debt no kwa be na debt no fa so ba ye ehimfo na ye responsible for those debts na sika na fa hifa moje because when you guys were in opposition mo ne mo abrante ya Salome husband ni o sha na read me de bia na mo ma scandal after scandal sika so mesi awi obentia wi sika so mesi awi obentia wi mo ba ye how many people have you guys prosecuted hold accountable sika ayira na say edeka abade edeka aba o ECG sector hono sika na fa hifa Imagine Ghana for no omani na ho omani ndia mamu nachi they are not watching their leaders it is say they are not questioning their leadership they are not being vigilant on their leadership and for that matter they are beyamuani share this video for me they are beyamuani ya din komo hunu ba beton from anim na mu nyina mu de attention akogu ho na mu de akire Moni baba mo so baba ka be realize say ye wo man mu kakandifo dia so nya akwaje bosia ba na akachem so bosia akwaje abani electricity company of Ghana light na mo fan che Ghana for mo ton maye ntia wasa mutimi nya sika frim esa de create other source of power generations na Ghana ni no timi nya sufficient stable light na light bill no kwa so te na light bill no bafom because ene yakosombo na emaye kan emaye generative power maye no we should be able to create numerous sources of power generation. Northern region, Benyani Eastern region, Benyani Ashanti, and the Greater Accra, Mubetiman, the Nanka pressure free Akoso Monosonanka, and Yama Koye because we pay. Mosaji tax a hoodwo, a Jimu levy a hoodwo. Now, Muria, Mabe catch and say, oh, a Kabi or Nipa Bino Boka, a him for the Bocano, a Samai, a Cabritre home, a Susumu, I mean. Sunsum ajagraja mo ana sunsum my friend say e wiema tumfo na boss aka na enye nipa na was office once and this administration nipa eti ka na ba en nchiremu be na nipa na mo office or mo dia this administration and how have they been held accountable say ka na ba en kwa be na nam so ka na ba o matima prove am mo hu say it makes sense say aka na ba and it doesn't make sense na scandals ahodo amodik ba bonte say o mo fasika wi sika wi ya tia na mo ka kire say containers bi ba a e dey ECG niam bi ba e be du port no container na yira afahi awurahi bepem ne. I don't blame you guys. When your citizens are one dreaming ketenkete say nomenclators and o ma dwene no mo ha and a propaganda ne party some so do da o ma ni so bebrenti they don't focus and ask you guys the relevant questions. And it's unfortunate say your media houses and so journalists Google media houses when you now market track be no 2,000 700 1,008 and the journalists no station or your demand can catch chance no into obey their rational mind and they question the leadership no obe singing praises for the politicians say the be a politician be better man 1,000 be actually our 1,000 be for achira man our 2,000 be for achira man so they don't question, they don't ask relevant questions. Ati kroma say ye German of one no mu ye de omo pe hwe nkoso upa na anu ya ka kire say usa kope bosia 500 million ya kwako ye infrastructure upgrade ya ko tuatu aka why na boka no sai kan sika ne fa hefa sika no mo German mo so mo fa eti enema bi say na ma ye mu bi egina enya nyina so ka say you know what, it's all about create, loot and share. Because this administration, most afraid na maba, afraid you didn't crofobia to positions be. So because just politicians, no, omuye ye, etimi sisi adan, etimi bobra, omu pet timi sisa, omuye no, omu manum timi live the lavish life they are living. No, because just say they do that at the expense of their salary, I just a lie. Omu salaries in kwankwa timi, and more omu that kind of life, no, omu live I say no. Omu fear hodo, omu sisi ni kasa hodo, omu totono. So because just say omu salaries, no, omu spending the yes I day night is a lie. Eye sa encounter frene enkwane wana obia ba office bia bibia oho bia na Jesus osesa Jesus ono so beye ne de enti in the way of oye ne de no procurement oko procure ne ma hodo no ne ya budget ya triple ne ya man 100 times budget na yenso enya encounter free wo ho the reality na make a kire wo no obia ba officer sector bia we na be ba officer o kasa o ha dada. Maybe say Donald Trump about America, by America, my penny. All the offices and sectors, and for also appointed or Michelle Verity, or BS be a office or Batoyana. To be yes, and I'm on no more running on mine. But crooked to an affair developer no. Ubia ba, Bibia oho bia, a cunya oho, or Bessano, a painter oho, or Bessano, and Yama old pretty or at the crown, near Fakwa Biswa, near Chada Media 2 years, oh, as soon as I say, oh, I say, I was a cut off fro, now there are 5 years, now a honey before so Jessica. They answer to me, a dear we account to the Twitter Waka, because Bosia who do a support to parties and a party never power no, Yan fast aquino so, na yantiman new procurement a Ibiamba, oh, I was a coto way, I was a fixy way, I was a way, na yan farm, Jessica and Famco, ye and fan so too. Obviously, or if it is you cry, you will chop some. Sa Sana Wagenio. It's in Yano, Ubia and Nidope. It is so, so sickening. Say, as a portion of Ghanaians have just given up, and Tinya man of foreign will be your pay because, any ye and fat, and Tinya will be your pay. Ubekomna sign the Panabi or Tamanani, Ubekomna or Europe, when you say yes, because I say in a cost of honor or benefit different human, wisdom system or honor. But also, baby, I mean, feeling there. And I say, oh, you know, be about me did you pay a moi and a genisa. One genisa, Debbie, yes, I'm a young one. I love animals and animals loves me. To me, person make a say, I'm one. When a genisa, I mean, how I mean, describe home. Yes, I know free party beam. John Hansen, Chief, you're welcome. I see you. Ebe no free office ko na anu ya o mabokro no o mabokato ko say o individually wadwuma aye wa wo hwe me wadwuma anka wo nya se nipa no nko sa akwa wo betwe nipa na ba a make sure say sika wa fa no de ode ye bia wo beje be de ba o man a yentimi nye sa de no be agya nipa ne se o mo nko ne yanko je bosia foforo emfa ade so amebu o magana ni no eti CG for Ghana for do mo di abanie yesi yesi akire nya kopa bosia age na ye de bosia no aba be fixe Pr0T akabi yet me update infrastructure na mamona motimanya stable light ma me come next topic so na me boni tel na me shada ni pressure yenko your next topic so thank you for the gift ma me cause Sa jandam we so answer na my next topic so. Sa jandam we my clear the fast. Handsome. Thank you for the gift. I mean clear jandam we free system nim quick. You see, we are living in one of the most dangerous era. We are living in one of the most dangerous era. So because the most dangerous era, the transmission of information, the transparent of information, the circulation of information. We are living in one of the most dangerous era. And in America say we are living in one of the most dangerous era. And then we are living in an era, a social media era. At the tip of an iceberg, you can be misinformed, you can be lied to, you bet me that dawama will say form, you bet me about chrono, you bet me deceive very easily. Because information and I said medium to transfer information no ekukura for the amount for no. Eti say you two for trongu man for any that amount for I mean and the man for adwene ho agro no is very very easy. It didn't make us asem way. Few days near one who said it is circulating on social media. Oh, Ghana Airways asaba back. Oh, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Airboy Juma. Oh, was the Ghana Airways about back. And you take your bloggers need because to miss your friend branch be Sameba Ike. Me tell the deal of yeah. Kakra mobe yama penifua wayama mode identity and trobiana mucha. But these guys call themselves educated. Me tell your boys in be hey, Ghana Airways is back. Remember tana me kanchira say that's already say kase Ghana Airways aba ejane na so a enye ni gisemu eye ni gisemu ye nyina ebebosi because of abribia megina manofo we so say eniama ye o man we japade nyina o maton ni nyina ashi ni nyina egu ama o man na me no kase nkroma factories ni abrofo no factories bi o mo bigija ho ni nkroma de ono so besika ho a na ye adwuma ni nyina fa ne enei mabunu nya adwuma nya Ghana mabunu complaini me makoma so ade pa na say benya aban bia o say yes me focus pa one of my focus pa industrialization Ghana you betima industrializing the whole country ma here workforce no you be short nipa mama ya adwuma o ha kopim say agi se Togo fo dwane ba agi Nigeria fo dwane ba agi Benin fo Ivory Coast fo dwane ba me na me kam kire Northern region Volta region Eastern region Ashanti region ya ka se ye proper industrialization a enko basa Ghana ni enko Singapore enko prapra and none of flyer bia me hu ye nie I saw this flyer minimum samadility dia omo ye advert ye pe amount for mama ko Singapore akọ eti we interested a besing na ko Singapore I think samadility is a flyer no oh my goodness and nay say me come inbox na say me kira numerous of Ghana mayo o makogu Saudi Arabia obi e ko paper dia ko ye housemaid you have no idea. It is a medicine na metisa o mampani bia na sa aban bia ba say ye ko industrialization hallelujah sa aban me campaign man 24/7 one reason time me ko campaign man na kwa be dia kono no I love the industrialization aspect because I want the Ghanaian to be economically free unya bibia na kakraba ni same at the end of the month e ma otimi dwene yi obi ntimi ndada no e dey na wabuchira anti e ma hoye soro nko a e adwuma e be ma onya economic freedom. The more economically sound, economically free. And no na mabuchiri. It be need mirike ko hono. Eno a. Se no dan chen a, enka ho weather in favor bibini. Abuchiri weather in favor bibini. The majority of you are motion me, mo de nura hodo so e bi no vitamin D, e bi no vitamin D no or no say that be body no be feel say dey we are born because your melanin we no, ye dey no baby odoma kuma dey adua no, awia dey yama no, you have no idea. The area we yama ye before it me no tie me the camera ne to amwa area na ebogu sa eno kwama me so de fita no pa me ni di enso na manom but me ntekom tie me ye fita no pa me ni di ekwam nde me enso na manom sorry in term walking around anopa area na di kan pie no me na 1990 no me tin fifie na makodware me ntekom eti ye natural habitat ni and so any yesi kosi broni krom abuchire nyina epe akwa me amete uja me mebu ban ni bi all because of economic freedom and obi ekope Area juma. It is a medicine na metese say Ghana Airways aba anya bia mabunu bi benya juma ye. But I no so nkyere say me be twan tro nkyere me manfo. Ti metese sa propaganda we anase sa ntro we ni nam tentan no so no na me hu ni say okay. Ebia mabunu ne pese o me de ball mampani ni pressure na o de Ghana Airways ba. Say nyesa. That's a deliberate jandama. And ye mwati enya no kore. You know, these two political parties, no, they all benefit from lies. Now, unim say lies and say go in their favor, no my no more enjoy. No say lies now go in their favor, no my babonti, jandam. Imagine it's MPP time, and MPP bloggers cover by and say, but umiane na nado de Ghana Airways about Kenya Ghana Airways. I can't say this for the mikaba about yano Ukrainian. But then NDC for bloggers na go in favor of NDC to the extent say Malik Basintali, a whole YEA CEO, without any proper research. Timi confer this credit not the command of Mahama. Yes, this administration by Mompeni to Mahama kase and any so ade hunu so obepese Ghana Airways besa agina ne naso biem. Eti me no kase wayi mpanifo anase wate border omo yesa omo tu sa dwumadi no anamon ebi ko Egypt ebi ko Ethiopia. They are still putting or making sure say they do all the necessary inquiries and then the necessary things also omo here to come at a conclusion say okay, this is how you acquire be, this is how you acquire be, this is investment we need, this is investment, this is they are still on it. Omo ndu baby ha tiemiye. The reviving of Ghana Airways no omompani ate abajoku a omo tu sa na mo na omo guso a omo edi hu akonyaba edi hu djuma se mpo so omo ya fine se omo nkoto mba bi ntina e eno no muti enje allowance empe ba bi nda dey fine na mom to my best of knowledge no omompani apa abajoku a na se ate ba so ko bi a omo e tu sa na mo no enduru point bi kura omo ba abedum pempe so se yakofa play aba na mom e Ghana we die aya adwuma wo ma we mu since 1993 opani we na eye ne dia o na be establish okroma opani we o na eye ne dia enye commercial company ana se enye commercial flight company eye cargo omo kofa eniama goods across the West African sub-region no amanone any West Africa omo ya adwuma okroma since 1993. Papa no 2025 year no wuye. Ento wuye na neba take over. Na neba ni take over no. Ano no so abom de na ahwe adwuma no so ama adwuma no konka na wasa akokra another cargo abeka ho. So the welcoming of the new cargo plane no and a bloggers are sabio akenkan ye omodene. Ehwehwemu ye omodene. Na sabi o makoje party adwuma parenfo woje party adwuma woje party parenfo a abribe you have to please your party chairman and your party executives. You have to do something. Chairman, when they get from no peke afa chale be ko ai no peka kra 10,000 bi na or that mu na unia de didi. Adwuma ni o man ni mu. Eti ada meti o mase. Adwuma ni o man ni mu. Tell ono so the social media no tum futuro bi go abontena. Chairman hu ana chairman friend chale mo bo adwuma mo nye ne sa ma ye ne mboaye. Na chama peka kra wa ya dia mo keke so na chama peka kra na chama dia send it eti sa hu sa news we a na I mean ade ba kwa na mesere ne wona wa buchira na omu share this particular information oti amanone. You have access to internet. Common research kraya wodene. Se Ghana Airways ababaka a Ministry of Transport and an airport company omo handles and a be issue statements. Even the presidential spokesperson my friend say Felix Ofusukwache or no crab about boncha be release statement. But there is no statement from the presidency. There is no statement from the Ministry of Transport. There is no statement from the Ghana Airport Company. There is no statement from these two institutions. Eti obiti amanwane or access to internet, common research there be. Or no so tie no de no share aden Ghana Airways aba. Na ya de cargo plane for ripa. Eti party hu donti. Yan fa cargo plane ba fa wo tra brochi dem da. Cargo plane no. Enye plane na se bia passenger plane no, cargo plane. Cargo plane na empoma emienu pe na da ho no. Eti party who don't if I want check go play Mumra Ghana. Wait, does it make sense? If I want check go play Mumra Ghana. And you know correct. Now, a mammy who say, start research and buy say, oh, poor maya, citizens not doing what form no more doing more happen. Ghana can't be no. It confirms it, it justifies it. Omuti asema, if you move in or move me, no because so much me, and I'm who people so I can tell you say 99.9% of content on social media are lies. You comedy a film. A band say social issues and some who do na yen tro. Lifestyle who do crab be yen tro. It me content I me consume from social media platforms I me trust and as platforms I me trust. Na minimum sa platform we say some free wo ba e ye no kre e nuru 5. E nuru 5. E no kra no sa platform ne dia asem ne ba wi a me anso me fa me phone na my yemi so me research and na ma find out say nya research bi na metima ye na say metima fra obi a na ma fra so mesi na ma fra bentin na ma fra so mesi na ma fra bentin and na ma kase asem we de but da ma ye hwemu akodu de e no correct and I just say me akasa me wo ya gani to fege me akasa me of first hand evidence of it and na I don't fall for any propaganda on the media. Yes, Ghana for munya nanka Ghana we saba bubabo ajiso mubabo nsem yes no correct but yemfa pressure to your man for no so say we need or we deserve that we can do it yenye my yankofa individual be modern bo emfa credit my politicians no e ba sa e mo feeling reluctant because I don't know but onkofa na kasa kofa be se no not wo na otenya condition no aka na to na so no wo December we from 1993 and a company we are operating Sabe net 2026. Bibini and Agana Dianke aton in Kagu and Kaida say MPP aton and I say NDC aton. The catcher will say we have a she hanya shoe we warm up on a mede build banu. That to my mobile BBC hasi. Neba hanya mina hit you. May build a warm up on a back. I may be doing things you are. Meba individuals eba modern ahwe omo adwuma so we kura ye broni dia nti na tima gina bepe mo ne sa cargo company we ye broni dia na ye broni ne manage enti na timi gina ne nanso abepe mo ne ukro man penny for dem no mo so metima manage akoso modam ko enti manage ye generate kania ento ma Ghana for nyiska ko eto anya boka akoso mo kania mpo enti manage yemfa nsuo odoma koma bo nsuo ya kreti dam nyenye kreti omampani asaje fu de kreti dam ne maye yenton kania na be free dam ni mu aba magana fo kra eto ani asaboka etimi manage ensuo odoma koma de maye ye no maye nkwa kra yentimi manage ahwe nsuo no so ama na anye se de odoma koma de maye ne pepepe yentimi anye Sasem no Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah can say the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. No, I think it ended up when he died. That statement ended the day he died. Because so far, I have thousands of evidence. Met media will say the black man is not yet capable. The black Debbie. And human businesses are flourishing. 60-70% of them look at how China more is growing. Look at how China more is growing. And they very soon, every community, every town, China more will be there. Every community, every town, China more will be there. Look at how China more is growing. It is a air cargo way and an air Ghana way. Moko fadia koma politicians no. Ghana dia nkagu. Kakwabena ne de twe ono anu japade de twe ono anu niama de twe ne mponafo kwa bruchiri ba saje omo ye Ghana Airways na egu ye no ka bibini ana ka Ghana ni a ka Ghana dia ka state owned and ka gu under the management of MPP ni this in ka gu because say ye broni de anti and Nigeria na so from 1993 ba pemu ne ama enei papa no wi 2025 papa na ye no wi 2025 ne ba atake over akola na hwe so ama wasa akoto different cargo And no more airline chair, Mudimirika, what time to come on the politicians and more. The politicians almost say they're not manage your groomer. And so, the man come at Yamaya, Dahoda, and New Crodia, yeah, no, my and Quakra, a seno. As I say, come my idea, Swedish, and Yadi, winning me out, the man come as one to me, most as my boss, as I am, do I said, do I swear, and Yadi, was a Maseno, you to me, so, Yaseno, what's the day? Open for the way by, Wabodam. Forest. Nyankopona na abasase no ono ana manua na fifi ono ana ebon frama forest esi ono mo a ese boa to our own benefit no bibini asai ne de Ghana penifo hwe ya hwe ha mani excavators atiesi forest ahodo ma ya dwuguo ene uba kroma ya hye enka Ghana need a camera condition ya den Ghana need a camera condition ya den yei me ne condition ye wotwaka ewie mo hia me bia dua bi na siwe na makota bia na se na magye mframa ma roma tade na magye mframa hwa na kame na me kono enso nei ye twa nnua na bu nnua nyina gu ya say nsuo no ya say forest no ntiama awia no boy ya direct to the people enti ne uni scout better conditioner uwu no enso ka kroma ka ye air condition ya dey mframa fa nyunyu awia boy ndua twa ho ahia wonte de odoma koma de ma ye ntima so ya say ni nyina you don't know the people leading you. Lazy politicians need so. Mo kofa no individuals and modern ball mo bo e de be credit mo politicians. Mo try there o ha mame. Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. You can say air condition no light. Oba pa me ka comment yi. Love ya say even air condition no light yo yate. And one waka no. And never chroma say na this card better condition or shoe beku. Unso ni kan yanso o man for eneto. Enua na be ma natural condition no. Ya twa nua ni nyina to agu. Aden a e twiska. Ya say forest ni nyina. Mo hwe kan screen no so. List of companies built by Kwame Nkrumah and its current state. Mo kan aluminium company Vaco operational reduced capacity. Tema oil refinery Tor operational intermittent financial challenges. Why more in this bloggers now? Jimmy, some more so individual be and more than body credit more politicians now. These are the companies are Kwame Nkrumah established here. Eja Hodema or my Ghana under the leadership of MPP NDC. Nina current state at the Gusu Abike to Muchira. Ghana Textile Manufacturing Company closed. Akosomo Textiles Limited operational scaled down. Japan Textiles Industry closed. Aboso Glass Factory abandoned. Palugu Tomato Factory closed. Wenchi Tomato Factory closed. Commander Sugar Factory largely inactive. Revival attempt ongoing. Womo decay. Amasidana si wonso hwenkoso honum. Asuchare Sugar Factory operational privately revived. Bonsa Tiles Factories closed, abandoned, and Sawam Cannery closed. Mamin calls down that kind of year. Tema Steel Works partially operational, privatized, reduced activity. Ghana Cement Works, Tema operational, privatized. National Shoe Factory Kumasi closed. Ghana Ceramics Company closed. And ya nunkwa, mamin second one. Metimia ma numerous factories and companies are osajefo edija omanwe. Mu lazy ass politicians no atoni nyina di die begu nso agu mo kwa kofa individual bi modembo individual bi nyansa broni modembo broni nyansa mo kofa dia kokrete mo politicians gbamalao maminko matches factory Kade matches factory closed. Gihop fiber product closed. Gihop Pharmaceuticals operational. Gihop Distillery operational. And no the omoya nsam omo renti no de nyana so. Meat processing factory Boligatanga closed. Fish processing factory Tema Limited largely inactive. Salt processing factory Ada operational private sector led. Boat building yard Tema limited operations. Precast concrete factory Tema closed. Brick and tile factory closed. These are factories Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah dija umpenny for say de yediama o man ni ana de ya build o man ni as a nation as a country won't mean depending on amount for niema or mobayama or wakofa ba o minim and no nama abribia economy no adanya pachena economy intimi national. We are a country of an import driven economy. And yama ye okro ye di okro ma ye de boy ho bra nyina 90% of them yakofa fra man on neighbor osaje fo se dabi o pesa wo ye o man na wo economy gina na wo sika sem timi gina na wo man fo ho to na wo man fo enya fans sound mind as a citizens and wo se wan kasa wo timi start produce niama wo behia na wo timi to bi ma man fo na wo gi man fo sika de ba wo man ni mu eno na ma wo economy gina enti Ibrahim Traore taking over in Burkina Faso no asem o ka che Burkina Faso for say we are going to plant what we eat and we will eat what we will plant. Share this video for me. For private individual be more than all body I credit to politicians. Lazy ass bloggers packing kind mu because money say more party followers or margin more party followers or margin what for mama margin keten say no market tourists or munya research bia mudi jandam ne buy no more share because it goes in favor of their parties and amudada or mudu margin di agro and my platform so I'll give the people the real fact. I will speak through to the people. And me question for pen time you. Question for pen dam you. And yansanfo e wo evidence mu pemasem. And yansanfo e wo people mu pemasem. And question for no the time em pemasem because some nim say akwe won person be question te say yen. And also dey me nye. Otu abama mpanimfo we wi a wo be bo mo pressure mo maye bibi papa maye nyina benefit no. Na mo da ni zombies, na mo defending kwasesem, na mo praising kwasesem. She factories kakrabi we kakrabi o meti mama wa up to be 100 factories or saje fuja ni nyina ma Ghana en kasa factories we MPP ni ndi city mi hwe so yie a ka Ghana ni nko Singapore nko prapra ka Ghana ni nko Saudi Arabia Ghana ni abai wa nko Saudi Arabia enko Jordan enko Kuwait enko Lebanon enko house girl enko housemaid na bosom ya man 2000 Ghana cedis all because we need juma ye woni krom. Say me mama ba kwa ba si mama ma na kwa ba Amelia na ayele asongo or see they've sold all the factories building to lazy assholes calling themselves men of God. Me that say factories are hot boy or outside for mujija ma ye nyina matonton factories na gugu ma matonton factories ni dan ni bi kwa ma asofo nkwasiampa fo na mkroma so mo de nya medwuma. Nti won panifo no ntimi mbo niam anhwa ni anhwa ade so wo mo de ne friend bagamidu o politicians no what they are best at it is bagamidu sesa sika no ndi na vomivu egari na vori na miavu sika no nsa na ye ho ntoye nyankopɛ bosiamra. That is what your politicians are best at. The Air Ghana individual company, private company e operate okrom ha nye since 1993 and I adwuma papa no establish no wawu na ne ba be take over we bruni nti bibini suro no ti bibini we ya dey bibini support no say enkoso we bruni nti enso my papa we nka say oh Ghana masom mo kakra ye me pese me ko the company no me dey che o man ni to man nje company no wonfa ye ma ye hu 2 years me say sa Air Ghana we Mabroni ninka say oh Ghana ya sum from 1993 and I say mama ya kwenya from 1993 eye yenye sika de sisi adan yenye hiafo ya de ye ho ye pese de company ni che o man no ne yekọ na o mfa company ni ma Ghana as a country as a state o mfa man ro mko na ye ma ye hu 2 years say plane say etremwa plane etremwa ebeka bobo ya nipa ntem ka sase Ebeka bobo ya omo beton plane ni nyina di wonim ships awodo akwa menkroma di Ghana nsa na woko ships cargo ships and kroma di Ghana nsa na woko Ghana ne o cargo ships ya de kwa ma ne kofa ne amaba ni nyina ya ton awe plane Ghana Airways ya ton awe Ghana Telecom ya ton awe MPP ni NDC okoka NDC ni ba be ka jo se kofo ne ton we na jeje do ton yen so kai obeka enti na menyi ba ku nya ba ku no umienu nyina mo ya mambofo Stikankasa ne kan was a mo and your mind I'm watching through. Mobile some bepe mo na munya mo. Enti ade ne your mind ya. Yen hwe ne yen manage ne na som down for so ma garden you know there be. Kwame ne befa so atoma private individual be na nya kire percentage bi agye ne nti na mo ba power. Mo ma power some bepe di your mind. Ama man na nya japade there be. Kwame na ade ne si no mind ne de enti manage nya media your mind ne de nya media enti obi amfa ho na condemn to grabu. It is a mukondo. Some ubenya Ghana Airways are over pressure and go leadership no so. This administration bloggers and over pressure and go so. O man penia set committee. Over pressure and go so. No omuhonya. Nene and menu ya Ghana Airways no mo ko plane be emi unu mi sabimra. Ye nyina yebebo omoba so. Yebeka se mo ya de mo de bibi fofraba and mo de more revival Ghana Airways. Na me nya hwa han nye din me fall into mo propaganda ne mo agenda no mo jandam no. Embe support ma credit politician. The Ghanaian politician is the very lazy manager you can ever find on this planet. Ensuo odoman koma de etima koma kwa ni ensuo odoman koma de amaye ko Italy ko hwe omunsu ko Germany ko hwe omunsu ko America ko hwe omunsu untimi nya ho hwe kra protect na ntse de tia bragana na ma drones so na hwe ensu ahodo a eno ya me post video bi on Facebook ko na ko hwe ankobra ko na ko hwe ofin ko na ko hwe orere hwe ensu a eda o mai in the years coming on kidney ne yare wahodo a ebe kunkum ye no na ya na me ya say asofo no play some useless role bi a say yare wan ma ne muso na nipa ewu pe quickly no mo de akoshe say bible ni say wi ase be ko na wi ya ewu be ma ne muso enti na nipa adwena firi so say yankase yankwase asam na eku yen na de akoshe say wi ase na ekɔ na wi ye oboa wi ase bi ankɔ na wi ye ya ye chimi eni be kum yen na ye be wu nso na ye be wi yen so nti wo de tenamu ne di amanyo semachi na fa wudoma amanyosem na fa wudoma amanyofo no ne di omachi no omo kra nsuo firi UK no manom tibie omo nom nsuo na wonom na hane bi omo kra nsuo firi amanwane no manom si echimi a o mama o amanyofo no nim bibia managi light kromo managi no maboka light omo managi no maboka ECG se kada ho omo kwaje busia fa million light na ye generator bubu atoma Ghana for this kind omo managi no maboka tobu to krom manager no maboka e krom manager na omanyo for team manager tobu ta yesi ho a ka betwam fita no pakofma nwumira wo dia ne sagigis kama oman ne saa no esi ani ya ni aboka wo ko fa broni bi private modern body akọ credit politicians mo bodamana he sameba ike ne saa bloggers no mo nsua de wate na mama party do agimi mo adwene too much safo Coffee 7 I see you. I'm come next topic so. Yeah, now for me, my tight too much. Me nyam more time. Inti no me de me nyam bra me so mu bako. Me do photo to ana me ye ho adwuma. Me wa ha. Obi me tu photo ngo Ghana for ni. Obi hu. Ma me we akoka asem bia ma asem no ahuri ageta. Share the video for me. Your friend Mami Linda Oklo announced the vote Greater Accra Regional Minister. Now some more kind no me bo mama say menya asem no help play amamo. Offer the heat is too much I can see. Meba mami say menya mama na asem no kind no ha. Your friend Mami Greater Accra Regional Minister. Now some more kind say me born it offer. Was it Ghana no as a northern region akwa regional ho no mo de punish man for. More idea what happened. More kind of good screen. So according to the Greater Accra Regional Minister, it is a punishment to live in the north. Officers who issued illegal permits have been transferred up not as punishment. Assemble na me pese me do mu kire wa wotie me wa ha. Assemble me pese me do mu kire wa wotie me wa say me ba share video no ma me why. Say wonya share ma me ba. Greater Accra Regional Minister me back. Me pese me yi nanu asem no na me play na munyina mutie bi manya asem no wa ha sei o se de asem ma me pese me play na mutie bi wa ha o se de
permit to an illegal, knowing very well that the place is illegal, and issue permit. You also face the law. Some of them has been transferred to the north. I mean, just to serve, as a kind of punishment for them, so that when they realize that what they did was wrong and they bring them back to Accra, or other. If you issue a permit to an illegal, knowing very well that the place is illegal, and issue permit, you also face the law. Some of them has been transferred to the north. I mean, just to serve, I mean, as a kind of punishment for them, so that when they realize that what they did was wrong, and they bring them back to Accra or other. If you issue a permit to an illegal, issue permit, you also face the law. Some of them has been transferred to the north. I mean, just to serve, I mean, as a kind of punishment for them, so that when they realize that what they did was wrong, and they bring them back to Accra or other.
Eti asemwe ba bonteno amanfo adwa wo mo twe maame ne sere ne abasa maame de na opese o kire opese o kire northern region no baby a any say ni partner akwese prison ana yan collabor school enti no obi eze munu Accra ne some part of the country na mo de na to north ti mamanfo bofu. If you are a northerner here listening to me, I'm about to speak a painful truth. And this is not the first time saying this. I've said this countless times on my platforms. And I'm about to repeat again. It is a very painful one. But bear with me, I have to tell or I have to say this, okay? Ghana for am woman on it. Mutimi kachira mo masa he when yan kwasa na no ba kwato Ghana. Abakusu anyansa. It's Ghana for no woman, you know. Ghana, no, the state as a country, no, it's a prison, it's a collabor school, it's a sort of avenue of punishment. Omo wa kwantu mni bitimi threaten omo ma say, wudi nkwasi asema, mekwa ko to atwe Ghana, mekwa ko to atwe futuro ni ntontoma kodwo mo atwe nyansa, mebo amka nyam sa fa aboa. Mebo amka nyam sa fa aboa. Let me see your comment la. Oh. Let me see your comment. Say me boa, catch me so far, oh boa. Na me do me camera na me nkoda. Ghana for na wa kwantu mu no. Hey. Oh really? You don't want to respect, right? I'm gonna throw you back to Ghana for you to go and stay there. Stay in the damn hell shit over there for mosquitoes to bite you for you to learn sense. Oh, Daddy Yakobo. I know when you say it's true, me that's it. Breakthrough say it's true. Hey, Kwajo, you gonna be stubborn boy, right? You know where I came from? Okay, continue messing up with me. I'm gonna throw you to the damn shit Ghana where I came from for you to go and stay there, and you will know the reality side of life. Okay, you keep on messing up with the threatening mama. Also, I want to know what the tourism minister got to say about this. Hey, yo. Eti, minim de entiria, Ghana penifo mubunfu ye. The tourism minister mubunfu ye say, adentina Ghana fe wa brochire. Mo kachira mo ma say, omudi se munudi nkwasi asema. Mo baba beto o matwene kwaye nim ha say, mo de baba Ghana ma ma bebra as some of form of punishment. The entia mo wa brochire no mo kasa asem no. The state of Ghana entiria, the situation in Ghana, the condition in Ghana, the living condition, the life in Ghana, no, the same reason in minister is so kasa and minister de kasa. Let us speak reality over here. No sentiment, no emotions. As a minister, reality, no, it is happening, it is going on. Yes. In Ghana here right now, especially in public sector, no, we didn't say muna se penny be person or mafia or na penny be person or chwa what to northern region. Now one kasa kwa the overfamu hono. There are so many people when it's time for posting, near post to a northern region. Omutimi patch ko cheche ska ho do se mesiro mun change me posting mami. I can't go to that hell. Can't go to that mess. Eti mo amubuafu na asa ya asem foforo ma mo ntibi da no ene mo nordness na mo binu madwa na amubuafu na asa ya asem foforo mo ntibi da no momra mo meje reality mo meje pefu tutu ha me be mia kuro no ekuro no me pese ewu enso se me kuro mo ya mo defa kuro no wu ya betwa nan no tagi se me din so hie mia kuro no na ekuro no wu a enan na timi agina wo ne me di adanse se yina yesu ano ukodi agro na wo pra na wo ba fie a o ma me kasa na wasa bu enso odonya abadayo o ma wonti na osimabra me miama odi nso hye ne be mia yemfa nso onwunu mia kuro enti ye de ye kola bem ye nyini ba no enyi na mo se nim de abanti mutimi de nso onwunu na dade hospital na mia kuro yemfa ye de ne de nso hye pa de be fe ni mia wo kam ni mia ewi esa de hikura gun se be kuro ni be wu ama wo na tim agya nya sa ye betwa enti mesra me nuam nodness ububefu bubedwade ye bet me be mia kuro bi sisi ya ubeduru Ghana na open one of the regions one campaign-for, one himful, one politicians, any the people themselves from that region, I just say you had the and yet you had the any party be you had the Abrabon conquering, you had the hope in her, you had the any dachi, you had no future, upesa unya dachi no future, Fabas Ahomachi at Nanajo at the ancient word Kumasa and our doom crying, and Tifum, I am not in a the northern politician have played a major role in the current state of the northern region. The northern politician. The politician from northern region has played a key role in the state of northern region. It is a regional minister. He said northern region has become a punishment avenue for some civil servants. It is the reality. Yasa ube jatum. Yasa ube accepted, but that is the truth. A posthumousness in the northern region and you can no come. A cast of 1,500 brand or the back of my son. You post to teach any to northern region. I'll say, because I follow one guy on social media, friend youth president. Search on YouTube, search on TikTok. Youth president, northern region, put them on. My brothers and sisters, and yet Tamale Assam, Yitamale Frim. This and the code down, upper east, upper west, Boligatanga, Boko, ne code down. Nipa mo boss, nipa mo bo, nipa. And I won't blame anybody. I will blame the politician from the northern region. In the history of this country, Ghana, we per one region, leaders are free while buying opportunity as serve in our country. A northern region is number one. Say your president, na. Do what is so near your president? The na no vice president. Do what is so near your northern? The na no vice president. Your northern. Free Kwame Nkrumah peso ebepe mu ne wo pe one region ama ye leaders pa okro we mu a northern region we be say ba ne say ene ye den ene ko si say it is a northern region adane punishment zone adane punishment region adane baby a so obi di se hunu ne ye penatwena so ane ye de ne to a na se o mama me we kasa asem na wote na obufu a enkodi mama na tem ma wo se some northern ladies bi o ma no kate edi mama na tem eni mama na tem wo abufu bi a so camera na bisa o politicians of northern region say since independence amunya akwanya mo akosku awie lego dan ni nyina aka ho mo na motimete burofo ka burofo ye di odo ye do munti ndc amurewura mu ya support mo ndc is out aba ma mo sa northern region munya tum bepe mo ne. What is the state of the northern region? Even the politicians from the northern region, the moment you give them power, they vacate, they move, they relocate. The politicians from the northern region, the moment you give them power, they move, they relocate, they vanish, they come to Accra or they descend down to the southern part, Kumasi, Accra. But the politician from Ashanti region, Ogun Ashanti region. The politician from Greater Accra, Ogun Greater Accra. But the northern politician and the voter politician, no abesan crime. No, ye japade oho. Listen, a country Ghana, a baby developer, and yet government need develop. A country Ghana, a baby developer, and yet government need develop, and individuals and investors. Eti anye bi kura no enka mo amufri sa region no mukọ na se bi ko ba mo nsam na mukonya bi na mukoye yi a enka mo go back na enka mo amko start bibi and starting building region no. But here is the case o politician ya tumi a wam politician who politician free mo a o hine te northern region enso no o dan on kan ana o asase won kan na o dan okumase wam o te ho keke okoko he de koso keke onran kasa kura hokra na ni nye ho na also ajifum. The people themselves, the indigenous themselves, all part of the northern region, upper west. And they anadua me no ka say bas be edu betu, bas be edu aduonum betu, wo mu nyina ba ha. Wo ba akwantu nya bone, wo ba be pepa bi di na bi ba ne nsam a, ko back ne koye bibi me da bi no apasa se wa haya, no wasifie wa haya, no awo wa haya. Enti obekọ no fa obi awu, okohwe omo, okokra omo, okohwe se de hote no wasaba back. Kakra bi ene wo ho no mo a omugusu ebo bra no wo ho no kra no mo nyina ada yeso no mani so ade hu se nyina be de bam. Abranti ababa wa Costco northern region we are. The vision and the goal is to travel away from the northern region. To Jagba from the northern region. Should I blame that? Who should I blame? Why am I blame no? The politicians from the northern region, they have played a key role in the state of the northern region right now. And now we are na A+ Eco Parliament as an MP. Onya to me A+ Johnny Frigo Mwabe say Greater Accra. Ebe hostel ye be deep power Greater Accra. What the no bazaar wala settings, antics, supelu maso status awura parliament no. Ba gomwa. Wan kase me met Accra na metena enti no area wa Accra ha se no pese me kire omo se me so me yamfantini a ma bankran sika ba me hunti me so me to asase na masifie kakraka won kran na ma kire nkran fo no se me so me ye guy baby A+ wura parliament onya the privilege as an MP no ba gomwa enehwe investors awodo omko gomwa eko start ya build kro no. Assuming or imagine all the politicians and MPs of free northern region, Bagu, Greater Accra, and Ashanti region. Enya to me, and almost say, pa, yeah, come off. And the northern youth wouldn't have the interest in traveling to down here to come and be a boy or a hustler boy for him to be disrespected. If I'm not making sense, I tell myself, you're not making sense. Or for me, my jai said, me sorry, and I made me how could believe my mom for an hold yourself responsible. Sit down and ask yourself, say, then I say, we are not problem with free habit do has a then. Obi no betima patina kroma say, I thought I remember to assassin bin assassin rana metiana emissary. Ashantis are the problem of Ghana. Akanfo are the problem of Ghana. Ashantis are the problem of Ghana. Wona we the solution of Ghana no baby offer to say. Wona we the solution. Wona we the problem now we the solution no baby offer to say. The same applies to the Votarian politician and the Votarian. The northern and then you free northern region, about Ashanti region, about Dipa, about Kweli Kakraban in some on for that. Or the better Ashanti region. Atos I saw her, as if you hasi, I wouldn't magu her. Votarian, the Bam free voter region, Bedu Greater Accra, Bedu Central region, Bedu Ashanti region, Nakakraban in some pet back. No, Saka. Or Bekwa no Yakusieno, Wawu. Wa emle obewu asibu amu family ko enti uko voter regional asiye nipa bedroom ni na asiye ni enanko a yesiye e wada ne cemetery yesiye nipa enne me ni voter ti ma me fa voter dem park wan corner da ko metena so voter regional ho ho dem ya medium but ka gba manye no ga me wo ga no ho body ho dem ya medium ti da ko metena so me di beye mu ho me no me di beye mu ho we no ordinary na se wo abufuo bi na wo awreho bi di e wo maame wi asem a waka we hu ahon fa abufuo no call northern politicians because as I'm speaking with you no within the past 32 years and I said within the Fourth Republic the northerners have gotten all the opportunity to lead this country in all sectors. Oko parliament they are there, speaker of parliament they are there, ministers forget it, many cabinet forget it, presidency forget it, how do you call it, vice presidency forget it. They are every corner of this country. Menkasebia omon time of minor resources in Fanko develop northern region, but say A+ within 1 year or less than 2 years added a little influence as an MP, she investors and she what they call gomwa. I was saying ordinance no mutimi put myself together on na mu chase mu politicians no mu MPs no free no for no na mu bomb machima they make agye na adwene mu do no adwene ko achi na beti ase because MP ne je ba no kasa kra je ba no person be ko bi ti ono so kra on fa de MP na ye no Northern is a matiminya kwenya free Ghana akodura manone. Akodura kwentuom. Sikaba ni sema some pass asema me won kran. Sikaba ni sema some pass asema me wo. Ene ne yedwin kran manfo eda egu ebinom keka mu no nya me mobo, nya mawreho because bebrena because amunya ready some be kom nchi akopasa ase wo hofofu ato ede si dan wo develop ma mo ho nso ba bi no na munyina mpesa mo begu nkranti the greedy people in kran no beto nsuo ekwan ama mo ene ne ye excavator chesi ma ye dwigu amokeka mu no emfa me ho munyini nyina ngu gama che greater Accra penifo mo fa mo na ensi for ma ho munyini nyina ngu me kame ko yeso jani pa na nka boko metimi nya Ibrahim Traore akokuru na kame ye ku okroma se ya ho enka me de 1 month be operation bi ma ho not in the bianco northern region voter bianco voter region obi anko the region ma local region bia obi region bia benya na ID card o pese o kwa Ashanti region a o be fa checkpoint mu o ko pede Ashanti region o ko Libya sa na Gaddafi ye Libya Omo Libya na be catch Libya ultimately sorry free one region back other region for just like that to debut because every region has been built sufficiently education infrastructure juma region you have everything for you to live there it will go Tripoli akopede uko Benghazi akopede in Libya open free one region equal the other region you have to give a fundamental and that's a good reason. And yes, I got to have a ho, ebia o, me bush any bit or me cosran, me go 2-3 days, baby Namasaba, ebia o, me go business, be Namasaba, quick, Saba Benetia. I know, BC UAE to the same, Medasi. Samina, don't answer my brother, was it? Many brother, Sakamina Ibrahim Traore to me, be not come up by Mamba Baye, soldier for just 1 month per hour, can you come to the Bayan, or Bianco region? Voters, you never call voter region. When you know, Greater Accra baby what you be jani obeko moko na to barrier na to ma rock no ka be free voter region aba Greater Accra bia we so obi otika no bia kire obe eden obe pede voter region obe pede Greater Accra e was say timi build the region bia has everything it takes for every region to be independent ukrom ha wamanyo for no they are not ready to build a nation they are not ready to build a country. The northern region has it all to build northern region for the youth and the generation in the northern region to live there and have a comfortable life over there after school, have their own job, build their family, have a peaceful living in their own region. Obi ntimi mahom be disrespect o. Nti Mr. Kwasi Broni mbu bibini anya mareho. Se Kwasi Broni disrespect bibini na se racism okoso a anya mareho. Se wompanifo ye wo man yie. Se wo de anibere wompanifo so mo ye wo man yie ye country Ghana ni yie. Ana wotimu a anya hye se Broni be firi ne man ma ba be racism wo ha se ba be disrespect wo ha. Debi but why ye hwe ha ma wo manyofo no de sika ne rake. Why ye hwe ha ma wo manyofo no de sika ne rodros. Why you shine na wodi party akatakata we na wo support amanyofo no e na o masai kro no e na waje bama akodi kosi Broni ni krom e na no di nyansa build ni kro and for that matter wo pese wo hoahoa no de so munni o matam ho abrofo no mu resisi o mo munni o matam munni bibifo na tam ye moa northern region has it all asase a odi dua no baya eba resources they have it. The northern region is not a punishment zone. It's not a Kwalaboni zone. Say obi from Swan, obi Boni, the northern region as a form of punishment. Debbie, the northern region should be a safe haven for the northerner. Upper East, Upper West, Boligatanga, wherever. Navrongo, wherever. Memeka northern region, I mean all the parts of the northern part of the country, not Tamale alone, everywhere. That the northerners should be able to live there after school, have a life over there, sit there. Obaba Ashanti regional no oba ebia for business wise obeton bibi anaso de bibi ba no abeji ni sika quickly no asako Obaba Ashanti regional ebia no ne na busu ne family omo ba for tour ye beto ye be hwese di Ashanti region tie ye wi pa esako e northern region ana ombe move abakra na enko ese enei adane abrochira ma omo di mirika ba na Ashanti region omo di mirika ba Ashanti enko debi enyesa. But the northern politicians don't care. The northern politicians don't give a damn. The northern politicians don't give a fuck. All the northern politicians care is the state you are in right now. Say they do election. The northern politician will come there, give you 5 CDs, buy rice for you, give you guns and bullets for you to go and do the dirty work. And I'm also my home. me say me kama Ibrahim Traore na kama Ghana na kama Yeku na Magic na mato wo afa boko ho hia wa person free boko ma 2 days free wa ho free mutram mato wo afa ho na mato wo afa na me get ato no monko ho pasiafo monko bodo anya na wo hanti monko ho e dey na wo hanti monko ho sasiketwa bi mutimi for don tena ho chiri kuro no monko ho na mato wo afa ho chenchene kan me de pila system Mexico wo ne bi mato afa ho na me get atum monko ho wi a asase no mu wi na monko ho wi a e di grade ba be dwa asase ni nyina de dwa nkate Enti mesrawo mini ano de na wo hwe me maame na sem okan no that is the reality in Ghana maame na sem okan no that is the reality in Ghana the northern region has become a punishment zone for the civil servant who ye mistake this emuna etimi to twene ho even politics ye omuye MPP ni NDC say MPP ba power na so hwe na say mo amuwo mu no ye two parties a wonim say we NDC ni etimi transfer ko no do no nko fa begu ha NDC na baba power no hwe na say mo MPP mo various positions no we MPP ni na say wo de ntimi ni we the right away be betima transfer wa no so ma so to atwe northern region the northern region has basically become a punishment zone and collaborating region for the country Ghana. So me boa request brother na be chere me say me boa. That is the reality. Ma me na sem no kan nya ntro no kure e no kan. Just say bia enka bebre asembo a say yenka no sa trasa na say yenka ma ne mabonte na sem no kure de bet yenka ma ne mabonte no akwa ma na mabonte na ma nya sem. Say nya sa no kure no kan no. The northern region over there, the youth of today, the youth of today in the northern region ne botaye baako ane na ndi swadi hu baako esi ne so ane na buro chire baako a won tiri ma wo pese okọ ne say owie school a okọ Ashanti region owie school okọ Greater Accra yes region assassin ye kama region omo awia kama awia bo abrofo pa awia de ayade omo nya awia northern region be ma awia no 365 days obenya awia ni nyina northern region be mo asase kama enye water log na se nsuo nsi asase no da bi asase kama udi dua bibi eba udua nkate yeye udua binse yeye udua buro yeye udua mo yeye udua bayire yeye no baya hodo bebre northern region betima ye empanifo ntimi fa region we ensi honom en develop region we emma the people from this region enter na omo region and ne obedu Ghana omo the basket of the country obi akodi dia not omo di achiri the basket of the country the northerners ya betma menka that is the truth omo than the basket of the nation obi akodi dia na northern need na chi Drukumasi sisi ya beautiful young energetic ladies beautiful young energetic men adanya okurapan ogina ho usifirika mu a ma meme yenko bra meme yenko monko hia ukodi dia no na ja so a obafro ka no da beguma no twanika that is what the northern youth has become. Only the transfer be and be in commerce. Oh, my school, my university, my secondary school. Intelligent, only my dear. And so the leadership from the northern region have rendered the northern useless, hopeless, until he has no or she has no option than to run from the northern region to come to Ashanti region and become a basket, a kayayu. Me no crazy na be brim pemasemu. Me no crazy ya. Obi so unim so fa obi dwana. Me no crazy ya obi dwana. Me ba social media so since 2018. By 2026. Me touch them and free me no could have I still hold on to my principles. Do jam no they told jam in and say branch away a true or a true reality or a realistic person. No, me no currency. Don't pay myself, didn't on pay myself any. It's a Mr. Minion not no. A brasso says and send be say Barbontinia. Thank you for the gift. Say send be say Barbontinia. Mamun look at the negative aspect of it and I say Mamun Koheni Pano Kayan kwa Takeno. Montanas and Amun reflecting Amun Bisa Mon say, what can we do as a northerners, as people from the north? What can we do? Who are those to be held responsible? Mankasa Mon starting Amun Hudu Mon responsible. Northerner, better tell the more remote free north. Aba Ashanti region abedi pa abete so abebra timati timu akudu Accra abere mati timanya play anya take it anya akonya opportunity apa agent be mana boana mana timu akudu abrochiri whether Italy and whether Germany and whether France and whether Australia or Canada or US okuduru ho wi a okobere ko ye adwuma ko pesika nyesika ye be ko election a say ye NDC Northern Association NDC monye $100,000 MPP monye $100,000 You come with your more house, I'm saying. And I'm a person, I come with your one. Send you do my temple house and person come to the house and I say, I'm pussy, do my temper. I want to be much my house and I'm pussy. Yankee 45, thank you. Come to the house and I'm pussy, come to be do my temper. And Hansen life coach, I type said they are here in Dubai doing NDC and MPP. Not in a brand here, ever far from Libya, when you are for Mediterranean, I could drop bridge, or when you do maybe a crab in some way. Yeah, and this, many have what they have a barraga. Mama Brabona is so merciless, and Babona is so tough. I'm on our journey. Every I could drama and look drop bridge and also support more. Instead of say the northerners outside, the northerners in the diaspora, upon exposure, Mwenya. Atima to kwaya free northern region, atima trashanti region, atima greater Accra could control. Mube putu myself together. Now more form various associations in the northern region. Now more starting up put pressure on the northern politician, on the northern traditional leader. Now more tima starting up building more region. Now mamono. Mukodu hono mude mujimi ya jumana sikaba musemwa. Many for the Baraga and this year I azu $100,000. Ampi munje honorable munje. And it's a regional than a prison. Regional than a prison. Regional than a prison. Northern regional than a prison. I don't in Colaboni school. I don't in Colaboni school. Northern regional than Colaboni school. Northern regional than Colaboni school. And to be this in Muakra is a Colaboni school. Northern region. And Panso. And so I open no more. When you're in Chebe 700 no Munsono. It is when you go in fast and enjoy the boat. I no matter. When in Chia when you're the messes, no coaching, so no more of home. Nti wan so la homa chefas and twa be 2-3 hours and kobu nso na mesi wa adechina na nche de duru ho no ma ya didi agya wo. Yes, we didn't say hunu ne to northern region. What the reality na me no ka kire wo no. The reality na me no ka sa no. You see on TikTok, I was on FYP, nipa 3,347 on FYP. And nipa 250 something every live, but almost FYP 3,000 plus. Almost per massam per message, but almost a brand to your kind of credit, your person, or your woman who say, but almost him, and before her, and this before her, not in the scene now, has your mutim, Mr. Brantewi, or kind of credit, but no credit, Yadon, be beneath idea, your Pamani and correct. Of the voter region, and I'm a sub voter region. Me, I'm a votarian. I am a proud votarian, but I'm not the idiot votarian. I'm not the idiot votarian. Baby, me name is Braba John Henson. Honestly, I'm disappointed, baby, but in Yamana possible baby also far. Me free voter, you be home Accra. The person me know you need a team up near Cocoa be voter region. You be bro, me name is we will do it. You be we will do it. Of the voter, but you be one Accra, ne bra boy in Accra no abono, but also offer. You be we will do it, bro. I tell you, but we will do it. That is the way forward. Over Ashanti region, the politician in Ashanti region, no, I have no see the fee. I have no be in the Duma. And you have say Accra, Accra. Eti, when you maybe the Ashanti region, no, a manufacturer Ashanti for na Ashanti region. Ashanti no kwa promotion na sikaba ni semu a Ashanti region no bepe asase ato asidan. Kwa ufo kwa de me dom keke. Kwa ufo, I love them. We are kwa udi na wa na wo hwe me ahom. Shout out to you what? Kwa ufo, respect. Omo nya asase papa o. But okwa akra no kodi pa na sikaba ni semu a no okokwa. Ko hwe fie ne dan esisi kwa wallahi. Yes me se makohoda. Ko omo nya asase papa o asase Northerners was as a papa sinko who said as a flatland, Northerners in flatland, a sinko. Cody and I be pop, but go to Kauna Kore. And crow, you could one credit power and crow if you are pages Uber Yamba show. The same apply to Ashanti region. Bonofonso sa. A Bonofonso sa. I've been to Bono region. Do my sir, then you do my son and Medimago. Menoka say, Menasi Kwanza Miko do my son Menoka say. In the next week, we will send me a video from Dumesachi. Minianum votarians, Minianum Northerners, Sikabo Munsamua, obeko voter region akope bibia ye wo ho adwuma na obebia edan na obesi a edan na mo si ni ho no na ma civil engineers no boys no mason no so nya adwuma ye na adwuma na wo bia no na region ne man mu so aban develop region the government don't develop region individuals they develop region no sa bebe tie voter rangers ka odebeko voter no na de tin kra pese o kira kasesem enti o ko voter no odi ni nuanu matem na o mu die kasa na sa bufo ba kwasi ampani wuti pene me ko hefia me wosi nkran ko hebra ma ba won kran gama nchane nkrafo mfa se kan ni koti ba mpam obi antira enka no atamfie na so akọ Nordina o Ashanti region sika ba nsam obekọ Northern region akọ pass ase fofofo ato asi bibia si ho na wa programming na ne mind se me ma me ho 10-20 years me ne me yire me ma bekọ north me establish me business bi wo ho me ba Ashanti region na me beton ana me be adwuma na magisika na makọ dabi onya sika obo no ho bia Ashanti region ne kwa kumase na kọhwe asonase aboabo sabu zongo wo mo begu ho se trum be ka Ashanti for na yesa mo kwa chire mo kwa chire yesa mo ja central kumase na mo Omo nyoma gidi so mo develop Northern region ho. Wo mo nyina migrate ba. Ti be kakra no Ashanti region northerners ne be ye fa. E say me no ka say central of Ashanti region, central of Kumasi. Eye Aswase, Santase, Abuabo. Me say, yes me say. Wo ma be gu wo say trum. Bas ne ba na ba, bas ne ba na ba, bas ne ba na ba. Wo mo nyina yakokumasi. Osi ya no afa pan. Bega Christ Asante for na kasa na Asante region ya modia no isa mo kwa Asante mampon akiri ho e na no muni ha na Asante mampon wo mo northerners na abegu ho no eye protest ade ya ye ma Asante mampon ni enye MCE ye ma northern na meye MCE kwa siato wodi ahodene no bekwa ko fight say northern region be ye no wodi fight say ye ma wakonya wo Asante mampon hey ni pa be wu na che Ufri cinema babegu Asante mampon prese yema wo akonya Asante mampon wo tu bata bebe di pa yema akonya Asante mampon eti Asante ke wutu na no de we wo mo ba no e ho no nye tena bia papa biem wo mo ba be ka Christ Asante fo no ko machi no mu jai kro ni fifi ni mo owrade nyakopo ai kra de ho ni kankan en kra ho ni kankan Picking up requesting I'm picking one, never could do it. I'm a casaka cry, my bread. Because I've become pointed that other requested, but request button, that's what I'm picking. No crate here, yo, but okay, we are, and now you two ma, we're free. No crate here, your pa. Sakura mystery. Woman origin, no one your man is all develop on origin, no. Baby, I develop a cacrano, but I could do home in Ababa. Almost one month from Montafonu, or movie in Pest. Me no bedru ha say ya. When him round na I do. O ma je hanyina aboso. Oh nye. Me ni kwa tete, awe ho sem na me de sere sa no. Northern region anye. Northern region anye. And I'll blame the northern politician and I'll blame you the northerner watching me. Unya akwanya free region ni mu no mo abe na we decide say we be back akoboa ma ya yeho yie kwa wuni nya sika no de kwa kwawu Asante nya sika no de kwa na Asante mam enkran ni nya sika de tene enkran ba wo no de na unya sika wo se ma wasase wo enkran wo vote unya sika se ma wasase wo enkran mesra mo amudi ba bi o masisi dan se ni kwa so mo sisi no munwini nyina am peke manfo me da se ene message am de bre mo no o kina message atena se Evangelist Delight. Mpacho otemeka. If Delight otemeka. Amelie, your voice gives me ideas. Me that say. The mercy of God. See, you are not serious. Na minye serious na ati hear me. Abua. Obi nye serious. Ana wa we serious. Obi you not any bakra we nye serious. We nye serious. Frako. Oh, if like on network link to me na so. If Delight me peke on TV your network your network ni ma me na sam no kan no nka bone why say wadwa ohinim me pa mo request no monye na me peke o the reason
Offer
Minya, yes, yeah, check.
What for me to catch now? What is the offer?
About that, I remember who you flow for me. I was afford you.
Ye, offend, Jamie, or cramming the machine. I'm here, Sam, Simian, a BJ, Yansankwa. On Sassama Okano, and Penny say, what fascinating gloomy, I walk away me as one and 9 water. Eh, Mammy, not some more kind, and you want to politician with this uncle Mono. We are sitting near TV, Mammy, not some more kind, where I did be mamma. Will be opportunity say the offer came, Mammy, no, as some the Bunakoma soon a piano. Politicians 99% of they say, I don't win arguing from home, and me pretending my young say we emotional. Mammy, wait, or no one, their group, while when this is for as my mammy call this in we are not deny this in the busa say, a bear then when your idea, when I wouldn't really about, no as I can say, or punish will be say, or the new costume. Extra will say, I would dear, you hear and see them to a bucket cake. Do we are brandy, a baba nice, we are 10 year money, we are. Maninga, we are so to about the MPP and this in the air canon, the Jana, what Judge will be kind of weather. We will commence to be Jana when you're serious and weather. Meanwhile, so every day, Mahama Yariganano, yes, here, yet if you ask me, if you know, at the same class at Dambia, make ramin to them. As you say, as the same one, no, we are in the fear, no, and so conquering luxury apartments and what in Wakra. It's we are 10 years, I was Argentina. From Kwame Nkrumah Peso, Moncroft benefit to a politics more basin, and no one sit down, Papa and see Krumne, a Krum on your face. You say, me no Cassay, Uduk Masabia, Mimifia, Obio to be a white politician, a individual as necessary years on my wire fair. The Argentina is Srem Udrua, a new part of free Srem Crow, I would do 5 northern regions on Sunday, Bolle, a DN, almost sit down, almost sit down, Akran, almost means nine. A troll said, more character be. When and now when ya woman and me who some bam papa if you be charge atum nti me nyina me see me see obetwa atum eti monni sam common sa ade na obi se fia bibi ye bufu kakra bia na ye twa ato dem ade na mu sam sa e bi say unua no oba ya wo free wo de busu bi wo free mo ba kuma se no se kuma se asantefo bufu na ke twa ato ye dem anti ka wa ye fa mo abaduru ya se ye e kuma se ye fa papa busa ho sa wo ye srem ni wo ye 10 ye bisa ho Ubufu kakra bia no twa ato dan mu dan so mu na te dan pampo dan no twa ato oh eti maami na smo kan no the reality the friend open secret asem no cry dia sie no obia bebie so mo amanyofo no ndis ni MPP fo no wo mu di mo adwene di akora che en tie so ukoto oba mo obi nche se odan jimini o mimi to meto oba ba meto oba meto di nyansa meto ma na wo jimi amensa meto ma bi o and your first, we are discerning.
Abu Jinapone John Jinapo. We all move your own kind. And if I compare with your northern region, one free and there we are almost free. South Carolina, so I'll be a fee. You are free. What take some work in Tampo now? Because on massive free. Go there and see who threw where we are. Tom, but Yakokasa see, I dear Yami Yakran, one more to Quakwa, Brochen, or more better Kumasan and Crano, or Manu cha. As for me, selfish, we say, once on one ten who will go to us and Timan Accra. Now, why is civilized Cacrano? None in Yamu Yankosia for man. Yet, or the position more the mother pay, or be a baby beyond more than 1 year. It is, oh, yeah, Cocapena Wolf. Well, ja. So, and so here, a day about me at one crack, and apart with this, a day or what you are. National Chrome, Baumia Chrome, go there and see there. Uncle Paul Lugudam, Grandpa Paul Lugudam, already a tear. Yeah, MPP for contest ya no me internal. And I'm going to video bia abey fa Cabo Anthony Cabo. Or say enye factories in Sremfo here na obi ebeku. Yo. Or say moon to them for says factory na mo here kan say yesi dog factory en kraman ni aye nkrama factory na mo we na mo wa no na mo here. Ahunti ye be srem. Obi ka asem a e ma bu mfuti asem no ka me ye santene obi ka santene asem mitimi twina asem ma hwesa ampa. Hwe Ese say you have santimemu and tafo aba santimemu ese kuru no say you post yempo because your friend is squatters in the dorsum eti obi bi boss obi on pass santia se no fine kuma say tantanta kuma se baby tantanta ma choko 1 minute wo kokore 1 minute wo eti wo yesrem ni na atia santimani obi dia santifo atemu a me first time me say ye mistake na nkofo ya ba no mu se kuru no because would wali te baby ayeta wo kuma se bia obi ofiri srem net wo Obi of free stream na tiba bia why time bia utimi nkasa meboa go there and see okay
go there and see Udru Central Market even business district kwa na ya omuta didi atese kuma se etan no baby a water bia runways baby a water bia kohwe hwam net wo pata dan hwam ne ko sabi krowura ohuni se nana what mean pamo but time is coming but here can say of I was more okay enkramaami we asema o kan ye no e ya de ahye ne mu ache no pese o kan kire Muhammad no onya chance no eti today munya asema me ye man resign ye nyina di no ka say ye MP say ye demonstration ye nto abama mu bieu eno na esa moye na we di okoka say maame no buofu na maame no buofu no kwa enkoti hwe
na maame no ma yi na di na no na da ne Dubai
na sorry but broni nyansa kakra o wa ya na to da obidi BTL say in any situation no omo capitalize on it
yeah
broni wo de sisi akatira ne say wo hey broni wo ye ba be ko abagye wo ne kasa na no wo kwa kope ba bi akode ye wo no de be sisi de nkofo so mo ne mbeko otubo say odi ntoko be ba no obe defeat you etika ba ne say no na ye nuanom no de no especially mo amusi mo ko school kakra na mutimi kenkan no no matter as young say Ghanaian politics is about mind games na one Ghanaian ped ya opa they will use you at all cost enye sabre na obu befu say obi kasa wo ye tani na me frame asantini am ye de na mbo of me de dey obi na I na frame tani and I say ntafo no ye ase e wa ntafo kire say maami si mo ho e punishment e kire so mo te say donkeys enu na say odwena ho na obi anka wo fertile land asase ya da ho a Dubai Libya kura ni bie Dubai mitu kwa wiase country bebre no ensase e wo sere be ni country bia so dia na aka se obi bedwene na obi so be jan na true trasemfo kankan a ya jeje so na watena se ye ye pese yen so ye bo develop ya nda bi da bi ne de onyakwa be sheka tie kuma se ba bia na fo okikan kwase asem di ofa ya asem hokan e ya futuo enra me be react me usenkrofo bi test no me di matem enso so sa asem ma mi kan ofa seke santini bi ne ko kan sa asem ya kasamre parliament obete Mr. Speaker, we want the woman to resign to retract the regulated the end kwase asem say ya na parliament on di akire but asema maami ya kan say santini ne ko kan say ya keja dem ene ka obehu eja dem gidi because ye trenu say ye hateful against your own people asantini di okama asema no watawo na mum wa ukro for catch de ye politics no o ye so dump oh eti ya be sre nuan no mu nyina maami ya sem so na 2026 mu nya bibi mi ehwade mu fam making a decision
politician so A+ call parliament na no ya do ko gomua
parliament what you say
sa be pem ne o mu fa hwema mu so la mutimi ka o masam
utimi ko masam mom esrem look just say ya ka Ghana power mo benefit politics we yasa entafo ne di kan we bia entafo ne di kan ene di kan Ghana policy unim politics ya ope wo mo adiye I enjoy political power by not necessarily di kan because hey I can for no wo manage business na nsia akwa na mo do ma jeje sa politics no mumu de administratively no entafo eco school more eno be wura ban adwumam enjoy life more wo ni votarians eti said na wo mo nkrofo na yi wo mama yen ka no krenchira mo say yen ye jimi no mo di o mo jimi ye eti ye besra mo ye nuana mo esina mo ye yi ase ofo so be ko ekoso wo bi said ye mo ba down no eti mo ntena se na mom subanfo kankan ba ko abufo ba ya no mo twaja ato obi agyapadie mu munya sa de no because nanu offer me be say MPB say honorable adena East Cantonment was it that kama na isiremu de onsi wo ka kire me pay say ye nkrofo no bufu ye mo twaja ato o ka kire me pain wo so mo bufu ye mo twaja ato now we are 10 penalties say this hard year when a brand what you there. This is the time where yeah pays your social media. Use it to educate your own people. Say ya ni maguasia chenti ye nya say to trust some for kan no. Nanu mahama yariga bokunsem wo dey hwefi obakwa so a house has been burnt okakoye dan na we ye dan ye see be dan we ye dan kasa pata bi ne atwa atum kasa ya pata bi ne atwa kasa dan bi ahye etu afa asempa yeti ade wo kan de onim nyansa ebete wase even though asem na no hye but de onim nyansa no obete wase no wa chenyi ni move when it comes to MPP and NDC for no na de wajimi ni de afa wo ye de obejimi enti ofa asempa yeti manfansi ya no obi nto aso
me dasi papa me kan say de ya opa no afa opa no one ma ya opa no apema say opa o mpema say mafa no me kaso aka no kwana kire Ghana for Hansen bi o mic na mame Hansen obeka say we no de na eti say wadwini o say bia metan no de na make de make na wo de tie mu amu nua no de na Hansen flow from your busafo ti o
yeah over ya me dasi Ghana nyame enya okese. Jadi ampon to me enya okese. Lady now ka say ye pese panish obi ade ne kono odun Ghana no. Yeah. Answer the bia me ba me be cast ma me say yen before no e yare. One who say offer ya sa me kwesirem na me di mani ko hu se nipa ne ntwe no mu nso a enye didi atam ma me. But obi ko hu na obeka che me say onua ne ntwe no mu nso a me se wadi matem. Adwene ya entity ya ban Tabiu, why not tell? Wo tisrem anti MP for no mu hu say nipa na nhwe no musrum ho. Say ye kase baby ye grass ye de obi ko as a punishment e chese they lack social amenities. Meboa. Sanke esrem nso wo ho a enkania wo ho. Ena ye wo irrigation dey farming. Ena oma ho aye kama enke beka cho be say de ni ko ho as a form of punishment. And so obi catch so the obi ba ukrom so or punishing no ade na also we also demand say this social amenities be ba ukrom e so ko busa nipa ne dia and make catch o unya nipa. Human beings don't create problem, we solve problems. Obi o tiwi so create problem bia no we abo anya nipa tin de bia me ni watem over yaw one who say me say human beings are born to solve a problem. Any human being, any class, any race that believe that they are born to create a problem are animals in some forms. And that is why black people, we will continue to look like we are slaves. We want to be slaves. We want to enslave ourselves because we have no capacity to enslave anyone. The only capacity we have is to enslave ourselves. That is why every black community is this how it is now. Let me ask you a question. The asylum seekers in Europe from Africa, they get representative to think and make laws that will make them comfortable in Europe. Asylum seekers from Africa get representative, perhaps white people, Europeans, that think and make rules to make sure somebody who is seeking asylum in Europe is feeling better, so they can feel like human beings are ruling European countries. So how that a Ghanaian don't have common water to drink and the so-called leaders receive salaries every month? This is the difference. How is it that if an African hear that African don't have common water to drink, they feel like, oh, I'm not from that tribe, I'm not from that country? Why will you feel that? Na bibiniti asasi we su sremfuo mikuro mu srem Ghana wodi sika kohwe buba wa Mecca na waja wonu asi srem asi duase sua ade uwi abaka chem se woni nyansa na aboampo kotwa wura odi kama ni mabiwe ansana wodi beko ba bi odi akọ na wo hwekwan a wo fa so kwan a wo nam so furu ekesrem ego kumase futukwan wanya sika kofo plane ukohwe buo wanya faith e de abaye kwan wasirem uso abo e bia ba wiase da mutiti ho mubufu a na okotwaja atu obi fie mu ada na mubufu a monkwashi nsore dan nkremodan emmoa mudofunu cha nipa mudofunu echa nipa wana tete wo tiasifo na ye bechichiri siremu no ye bufua na ye sei etiasifo na japade ajansamanfo Yesu Muhammad ajapade si wo adan kura na nka no kura ne mfa nya companies na ye nya onse nipa wo adwuma ya ofa ya so obi akoye adwuma 25 days na aka 5 days ama ye twa ne kanasa ne bufu sezan ya obadwene cause na ni da bibisu enkwasensema ekoso osrem nyina akire se there is no hope. The most dangerous people on earth, obi a wani ani da so abrabom. enu ti na community bia hia won bia no ebufuo na atoto asem wom ti se wo bakura na opese wo tetene ma odi nyansa tena asase wesu a se wo ka kire ne se wodi bibisi na ni so ope purpose bi ma akola no ope future bi design ma akola no to onnam obon se odi bone abone no emma ne nduru ba bi opese wo duru no amebisaw ye man Ghana no tama yeji independence ho na ye 1992 constitution how many years ni ne bisa on say so many ye bu man a enka at least ya amendment changes bi constitution ma che say e bre sesa no ya adwene sesa kwasia ko bisa on sada the constitution ye 1992 no and sesa ya ban ne yatima ye wo ma che say e bre sesa no bibini adwene sesa ti woni nantwe be no mu nso sa
take we na ni kusukura mbepemne
Ghana yeji independence we ye no nanka ye nyansafo a ka constitution ko say ye di bibi shem say after 15 years say nipa bia wo Ghana bia nyanso no nanka wo say shem eye clause e she constitution ni mu ebi wo mu sa nanka ye nyansafo na ye chichiri kuro na nanka wo say ye design constitution no e wo say ye twere wo mu say after 35 years of independence say timitu akwada bia ka wa Ghana e wo mu sa na me catch us entity am de ma say e wo Ghana na ye rekodi mu aso mebra onti ase mami kan chiro srimfo da sumu komotima to solar panels ako gusrem wo a design yankasa ye ai solar farming enso ya nyesika ko hwebuba e wo meka ko ka chiro obi say crashes kana odi kwa hwebuba no ye mfanye ye krom kwa ebeti ngwa sama beka chiro mi na manya misika enso mfuturo nu ni hwinim ohima ye de twa blog eyie na what me say over ya what wiase na wodwini nsam wo nyina hu a na ya me ya mbisa me hu say National House of Chief na omoton nsase ama China for to gold aye billionaires wo Ghana no wose Ghana ban metua ni kansa na wadidi na sabio abusamu fanchame ohini we da ba no badwini nkola mu akuro no hu wuna wo ton sasema China prisoner etu gold wo Ghana eye billionaire no se Ghana ban tua wo ka wo ohini no nya aduane ni na sabi wokoto tractors and now they are commercial farm and also Ghana ban emo 200 prisoners na fako ya phone feed wo nkrofo a ka ban maka se dabi nto fa yaw me ameti idea me ka cha odi bibini ka nipa ma wa mistake yankwana sabi ewiase baaye no yanwini se ye be solve problem
mami ka se mu wa hase kwasi broni aye machine nankasa etimi create nsuo me senior man bi o bi okumase machine no electric o program electrical eno ankasa etwem frama na transform frama no to nsuo kwasi broni etima ye machine we but ko sa nipa na wetima ye sa machine ni kro mu ahwese do protect water bodies bibini ntimi nye sa machine bi but de da ho no natural one da ho no wasai no je nipa sa o
na me ka cha o say ansa na nipa bia di na adwene we be ya adwuma no ji so odi kanya odoma na busua ne nua ene nkrofo a obroni beka say you are immediate environment no but me no mi ne yentisa ye ni odoma ya busua ye ni odoma ya nua ye ni odoma ya ankasa immediate environment no and ukrom hini ebe ton kro na japade na odi akoto ka na osrese sika to petrogum onfa mie company wabusia pani ebe ton abusia japade na wanya sika onfa mie company o na odi akoto ka na osrese sika to petrogum enti wa kire se mu entirema mu befa puso na akwa Europe akodipa but obroni 300 years ago of yaw 300 years ago and obroni na oye leader ehun se ebedu ba bi no resources ebe scarce wo wiase into osimu pampamba Africa be page apade de kwachichiri ni kuro 300 years now. Bibinia we leader enim say leadership no say na kire o wia ne ho awia ne tema mfo de ba obroni krom. That is the difference. Yes, dear abrofo leaders ne ya no. Say African leaders etimi ye 30%, 20% of data. And Africa ni bia nto kwan. Me da say. Hwe say uye uti nipa krom na say 2026 enipa nyansuo no mu a na wo su nipa ban na ne de.
Me say omo nyansuo ni binum ba bi ebinum twa kwan almost 2 3 4 5 hours and say no makoto nsuo.
Ofaya.
Mami na say no say northern region is a punishment. Enya sem trust eya sem no kure o.
Ofaya. Ukwa northern region a enkuro bebre wo ho a omuti nuase na edidwa market day obakwa na edua kese biase na omuti odidwa enso obakwa na kremodansi wa asore dansi wonya ba akonya mienu ade ne yankotena dan ne mu nidwa na se Yesu no Muhammad no omubube fudi a ene de enti na omo Yesu mo se Ghana fo se mudi sore dan ne kremodan ba dan factories na manya adwuma ye na mo ntseda ba yankwa a obi manso na Yesu no Muhammad be ebube fudi na omo ni twasiri ofa ya fa chame. Me see, South Africa force church and mosques na wo ho no. Samudi be bie nnuma. Se da be ya monti na wiam nya fita adwuma ntina wiam ni gata no ntonkoko na Yesu no Muhammad bubefu dia. Omu ni twasiri. Ade yankwa ni yejimi. Na mimi tete me basa o medo saman chen atiasefo no hwan no ni be chichiri Ghana no.
Womudo summetin omakasa enkai ko.
Yejimi. When your dog we yejimi. What in foot when you sika kohwe buba ye nya obi a wo se ye tuane ka so onye Ghana ye mo odisika kokra ebuo free Israel so be sika cathedral wa Ghana obi a ye tuane ka o ofa yaw because me kire mu de bia se portrait akoko ebedi efia akoko animu a ekomedi wo mo ache because your friend be your friend is survival skills enu ye nkire o school mu enu ntina Ghana Africa for bere no ade your friend survival skills ni nkire wo school mu eye experience wa wanya wa brabom ena ma wo dwene ehye bi etu ho etu na mom bi tu ho ma ne ye faso a eboa ni pasetena enti ye Ghana na kwa se omo amudi anim sisi ana omo ye portrait nkoko mo fa nchame because omo ni the survival ideas omo fa bi wa brabom ena ye nhye dani special school a ye se obeye ohene wo Ghana ye nkwatete wom obeye empia cause we leadership school bia yetimi titi nipa edi nipa adwene wura ni trim ansa na obedi hina wadi ohene ansa na obedi empia wadi MP but ye nisa institution wo Ghana ena yankesa culturally no ye adwene se yensesa yetimi bubba bi sa akora nya sika wo mu ade enso buroni tu akora aka what difference away mu wo de odi wani atu ne se obeye Ghana ya ma watena no onu ohun se Ghana no onu ntimi create skill future bi ma Ghana for to o wi Ghana they are building ho. That is the point. So money is serious say you building not yet me shemra mani panya rosishemu se mra we die it can secure the future for us. Grono no kura na so beti automatically. I'm telling you the truth. And yes, omo amuti parliament no omo bokro no and yes omo pe o omo asheda omo hu so many intimi secure future for the citizens.
Na say sika kan say go for nyama no.
What you say? And the only way they say omo lutu mu no omo dey build the future for their own families because ye nim nyansa e be hye mrama o man nyina anya future no ebi ni ho. Temi ye
Ultimate generative light so so moton ma na wasa aboka na wasa kwaje bosi.
Obi a waton go da aboka so koye konsusuwa. Ghana nkwana obi a waton go da aboka ni kokwa aboka na so koye konsusuwa nyesika. Na sa wuti wiase na wuti oman we mu na otime wu batum ma wani gidia na wo ye beifo. Me se wuti Ghana ne na wuti me wu ba ma wani gidia na wo ye beifo. Winim enkwada do amuti nkrofo nchen wa Ghana nsa na mo nsa akoma no wa bisa ho se wo krom hina ka ho asam da wo MP no aka ho asam da wo sofo aka ho asam da na mo amuti nsare da nkamo da na mo ya mmobo
ase fasi mame
owura asam pese me kan nyina ne se Ghana two things sem penifo no be hu nyansa se Jimmy Abayugro, any nkwala die yem fanti chirukuro. So man nyaya. Omo hunyansa nyaya.
Name.
Die
Answer the business
besi
from
no bia jinanisu.
Let me send a question, Kakra. Wadaroma.
Medamase.
Can't be that question. Answer will be so a question. Ma can't be no.
Yeah. I'm say, you know, Akasa Bebre, Panya Mishrano. Meno, if you say, Bibisa say, who's Europeans and the Christianity by Africa, right? Anna, Omo develop here. Omo gusu a develop. Christianity no so omo de ba no so omo de ba Africa no so ache. Sana Islam so omo de ba Africa so aye den ache. Nti esi den na yen no yehu ni se minia asemza na mibisa o. Yehu ni se Christo som no anase Islam som no na entumi ma yen develop. Meanwhile no omo de sa asum ebre no omo develop omo gusu develop. The question
Ofa ya medasi nyamenshira.
yeah.
Tiemiye.
Wait missing why medasi
Mensi.
Okay.
Okay, medasi. Hwe esum na omode braye no. Eye culture. And a culture bia so se ba bia ye creating no. Environment no conditions e won ejina so de create culture no. Culture is a way to survive, nothing else. Tiemiye. Entina China for edi omu culture so na omu survive no. Because there were tea desert so nyan so nware na so be huru ni tru mu am ya metipo ho ne mfa me ho. Tiemiye. There were tea desert so ntimi store ba yere 1 year. Na office o ebedu ba bi na aduane ho ye de obekire ne yam kom na watema save aduane a me ametimi store ba yere wosirim 1 year na mfa me ho.
Over unim. Me ke question bi sa ya nka me person ka.
Me ba be yi na no.
I say hold on. Kasa.
Bisa hu se wo se religion entimi haya na adenti na yaw. Owo ba ntimi fa ntu Ghana ni. Na odinu ko to Moses and Muhammad. Anyanya bia woni Moses and Muhammad na be chichiri ukrum Ghana.
Me too pa.
Very good. Enti na mpesa me kira wo se religion no se sabi ye ni religion wo ha onim se nsore da ne nkramoda no kai enya marketplaces. Kai emfa sika nkoto buba. Kaseme boa. Yemfa ka religion ni ye mu anka ye nti sika nkoto buba o. Religion ni ye mu anka obi ntimi mfiri Nigeria eme bia so do Kumasi nwia Kumasi fomfa nkosi mansion because of religion nti. Ko bank be be business. China for ba ukromade na omoye. China for do so na ati asore wa Ghana. India for do so na ati asore wa Ghana. Entino sa udwini ma wo nko ho a religion na ye nko asom nyanya mesom. Tiemiye ye di ba ye se da ya wo ba wia wo nuanom na wo ama slave master no 60% na wo so anya 40% wo free say ye nye. Tiemiye enka sabi adana ai Jewish for any Arab for omusha BBC yichira omus Africa nya nso num adana mo discard kotobu ba yanka je so mfo kotu nso ma mo nkrofo de dem can offer yaw adana ai Israel for any make for your neighbors adana ba kwa anyi Bible atu na ba kuzo anyi Quran antum e chese sa mimi ji wudi etu mama ba ye wakoa enti enne Africa obitimi tam tu no wakum ni Africa ni di fani Muhammad na Yesu offer yaw ye di ko eni mana yechi and now me no ka say ye ka so bia mfa 11 di mra na mfa nchichira Africa Yesu odi bibeba Muhammad odi bibeba enso hweda ya sia ma omo obaka say religion nya problem
Debio offer yaw question na me bisa no I don't know say me nua na tiase ya me see
me question na say una on pese obetimas ma kira say religion is a way to survive
me ba Hassan me ba enye say bia I'm against religion or I'm for religion me pese me kire say omo de buy no mo tu mpon right ana yenso yafa
okay me pese me kire say ye obi fie ye na say obi fie
all right
okay so wodi tuo e ma bodam ni me bia me no mi ya adwene ya adwuma e betema ma etuo say emfa mo ho ban omo twa e ho ahye na omo nsuro ba wodi tuo ko ma bodam ni so omo no ho ban a omo twa no ho ahye na all risk so omo life
okay
me da say
Okay. That is not the topic for discussion. And maybe we can see you better discuss it no proper. I think it's a focus on the northern region. My comment here about northern region. No, you focus on the whole. In so great 20. My point. More was you. More say we are. Me the best one. I say be o Mike. I say.
You offer. Nyame nshira. Na me dey imitate ya me kan say bi wonu mu bon na se me kasa gu o kasa gu obi sen dipa nka kire o se ade no twitwire wo si ana eno ngire se wadi watemu ma me na se mo kan ya se bi siremfuo no afa no world cup nya no ye misa ya ho se esirem ho district bay municipality bay na wo ha MP ni ho MC ni ho ni ye misa om se sa omo MC yi hwan mu nyina no hwan ene da ya wo team wo nkran no wasi bi ni boys quarters ye bata wasi bi wo sirem ho minua yesi a hasan ka okan bibi about solar se Ghana mpanimfo na sirem mpanimfo se bi omu nim nyansa enka sirem kura no enka ye be kate akoso mu afiri sirem eyanka omu nyusu Ghana power ni bi ke betimi a generate solar afiri betimi a serve half of Ghana mpanimfo agene sa de we hu ana de ye mi ya se minua siremfo atutrasem bia be koso politicians be bia no 95% is Zongo boys. 95% is siremfo a mansere ne ne magugu o masen ne amaya betus bam yada bam of ana obi say asem bi say how zakasa ye kasa obi ya abo na mo I can say sundu kan daba ye ni adwene pa ye fe ne say adwene no endo o mutirim o mo de dwene mi firi sirem na se bi hu se abo ne nipa no nsu ha enya me haw but of ya betena media so ka se sirem ni anantwe na num nsu a ye be ba be didi of ya watam se ye nyan kure be bo na ku no we nyansa enti anya wo fel se wo betu be furu bas aba kumase no abehu ni ase enu so wo ye kaya yo no oda abonten Jimmy se me wo mu se afeso ni abetu aba the same stupid people na ni aboa ma no ni ama musika agum botom munko sirem kwato aba ma na moto aba nu ya masa abeso kaya yo MP Ben na ne baso akaya yo da na ne busu ani biti kumase ana akra so akaya yo ho esirem MP Ben aban nyina emisa he mama papa ya wati so sesi a mama yenko ne kuro munko he development Ben wo ho on firi sirem ba omia on firi sirem ba omia omo beto abom kotwa ne fie ye misa se ne boys quarters ye sin kana akura no ebi wasi bia sisire mu ho ana adwuma sen ena o se wa bie wa do afuo kura keke ena sire mu wa fa nipa omugum mu dua aburo ni ne mama na atris kanipa ba kumase ne akra ba ba su aka yo ne sa ni manka so nte beto mama na ye se ho no akoye nsa Ghana nsawom udi boni a ho ne ye bekọ akọ kidnapo ye do ko ho say your punishment say the maame na eka no we mu nyina so aye kai ye beka ma de achi next time asem foforo ba ye besan nya sabisiremfo no o ma dwene mu mere no asa mama be di ni pakura tem say there will be the siremu atem but the solution no they will never try to solve it obia no na adwene be bas minim nyansa asema ni person masi kan de ehu hia se ye tackle nipa no but ye hwehwe solution no ya tackle panimfuo na enam wo mo so ntima obi atimi kasete asiremu no obia no obeso kamla omo so Ghana nyina Ghana upe educated people 80% are nordness 80% of educated people in Ghana is an nordness but obia no ha obadwene ho se ade we je say obahu obi akọ school pa na nordna wakọ school nu o the politician achi as a boy as a bodyguard ye ni akuna to atwene akira ni asa akosere ni akofa bemma foforo aba na da bia ye de jimina na mpanimfo ni jimi ye jimina no mu jimi ye siremfo ye mufuma ho ode nko ne amfe enyanse enhye akiri na ye de ni amane 1000 cedis jikoto we no ahye no aye twan nyansa bia de ti wonwene da ache said onu jimi no saa no be wona ne baso abeto aso na politician da bia politician no ne me edu omo so saa because me papa Jimmy ye e na wo papa di me so ntibi so magimi ntu so beto aso di me so eye saa na ekoso wo Ghana na ya na de ya ne se ye na ye nya kwan tu kwa bedura buruchire no we nyina ekoso no ye besa anya obi ono wote ebi kura no aba ne hwe ni free wonya adwumo aba ne hwe ni tua ne danka free internet no aso camless nanim na nokure na obi ka ya onu wo sa free internet no obeka nokure no a kire niam se de nipa ne ka kire ne nokure enti yem fa no solution no onye no aso kamla ema ewom ne asesa ponso se ntwemo se de de enum se kɔ ne ye jibi saa wo Ghana da bia ne ye jimi na mrofo jimi ye kemini akin bebi saa se adenti na ye de religion ne ade ye broni ne dwene se first ne medituo eni che ne betekere wo batam bi beba enipa be eni bete ewiase betre mintimi mfa tuo eni che za ma meche ma ambesom me enti o se mekekere wa adwene no ehye book mu ansa na time na duru ene sa ye bible ne ekoran no na kanye jimi na Ghana mpanimfo nwene a yetimi bu passport office eye enipa ya adwuma yetu omoka si ye di besi cathedral yekɔ Israel kɔtɔ abo si edi besi dan abere nipa gu Ghana yenya adwuma nye abo ne etubu o Ghana ne atem sika kɔtɔ abo de abetu na yesi ada no swimming pool se da mo so na da ho mun kɔtɔ na nkyem megum na o mon chie nyina nwepere ko ada Ghana mpanimfo ti dia bone ne de ayemo dia bone pa na Ghana mpanimfo de ayemo we ya ye kasre mu asem ye kasre mu ofa wo de mayamfa manipa individual bi nyine hu nsi wo se mi kosrem mi ntisrem mi nya empo mi nya hwi mi asantre mi yenkra ni mi ewe monto aba ma me as individual na me ye empi na mi nya development wa ha the same stupid politicians na abesa akoka kire sremfo ne se onya mu nua tani ntima monto aba ne ma no abra ye nimpa se nipa we di at least at least nipa we di oba bia obetimi kura ma nipa be ye 10 20 adwuma wo community wem ama yeso ye ho atoye because ebi nipa ba akonya adwuma ya ebi afie ba akom say nipa ba akono oye breadwinner wo obetimi asolve problems wo ho and so the same politicians and these new people for na be kwa catch them say oye onya 10 imam ntoma no na da bia omudi yeso saa ni papa be di yeso na ne ma wabeto saa na ye generation servant ni eguso saa over enti men kasa mebre no minuanum sremfo mesre mo enya da bia na mba mo obi agye no se sebi ntafo mboa na ya ana ye obi a edia na ma nipa ye ma nipa ka kire se ntafo mboa no so obi si wonu akasa agusu na onum bon a twitwiri wo se de be ya kina akasa agu no so won kasa onum bon obi o ada ni Ghana bibia ni afante de maami kan wakaden omo akura sremfo na mo de MP fo na wona yenka se ye de MP bi ye yi MP bi afi parliament ye ko bia esremfo nyina o ye se MP fo na aka akoro mbe pene se ombe kwa akotena sremu se omo ye MP nti omo kotena sremu abro omo mankran ombe pene a omo mpene da hwe school da ye wo srem sebi obi insist school da no kra wa santemamu ana se eso ase ho no mane mponchi ndem ukosire ko duru siremu a koda mangwa ase ho ko pandan mo ne ade ukoduru be bia ni pate nsu ani panom kra na ofa oni hwa na ayawre ho ama jamika obi onim sirem wakwa ase odipu bia no munyi tamale ne hwa na wo animu ha sarega no mfiri mu na de azin sarega no kra na ebe ha no utre ho no ko anim kakra hwe situation nipa wo mu wo ho situation we nyina ye ntimi mfa ho adwene ye ka ne se ye ka ne sa tra sa keke said of aka ne enipa mebre ne gina kire omo ho ahwan omo hwe obat no kurenti no omma no abetie no kure no wahu sa nipa de mi ka se de nipa ne ka no ye no kurenti e o se mbetie no o metie de obeba betie su a no atwere comment no aka nkwase asem because wanya bandu free
I say me that's it. Mamenko you K20 KK mamenko KK on I say me that's pa. What can you na KK? Bi o mic ni
Ofaya,
mami. Nso to I
ofaya
say ntina.
mabie mic nkura na
My
me.
way no me na me nti de me nua ne ka but afei de me
Eh,
te. Enti KK flow for me
mabie
am
mic
ko
no.
ti.
Mabie mic na nsɛm a mwaka no. Metuo na mete Ghana so na afi memfe. Ana makoma ɛbɔ kenke. Ade ne ha me. Tin sɛ ade na ya. Ofaya mobi kasa na manya ko asim.
Abuzo amuti me kan.
Ofaya mobi kasa na manya ko asim nti.
Oh okay.
Yɛte hɔ ka yɛ papaapa
And
ɔte mu kasa mu
David
ɔyɛ
Katamano.
yes I ɔfa a mekyia wo bebree mekyia ɛfa na ɛtiefo so nyinaa ɛm dɛ adwuma pa na ɛleyɛ no adwuma ɛleyɛ no de papa yɛbɔ wɔ aba wo do ma ɔtee dɛ ɛnyi bi ana wiabele ma no kasa bɛyɛ hyew kakra na ɛda akyɛm ɔdi kan it's about time all the youths of Ghana yɛ unite dem nsɛm a ɛkeka no nyinaa de kama others waka Abraham nom offending scarecrow nom nsɛm nkɔmɔ a wɔdi ne nyinaa no ɔtɔ asom ɔkenya yɛn spirit atamaka nasa and this is the time all the Ghanaian youth yɛn nyinaa yɛka yɛn tiri bom na yɛ demand dɛ yɛn mpanyinfo yi yɛn wɔn bɛgyina wɔn fa na wɔn nando Ghana sisi amenyɛ ɔkɛse imagine dɛ baakofo nyimpa kwal oye dwuma jacket onye dwuma bi alo hwema the deplorable state of Ghana na se nyimpa kwal oye dwuma na kitua ojigu na nkuti no kotokum otumo otua nyimpa nkoko 100 kaw samobo akachirem abra Ghana hwe bia Ghana ugina nyimpa kwal as a minister of state hwe BOG nyimpa kwal niska oji salary a month per obotu waka youth teacher for nurses for nkoko 100 with tua wankaw demiska na okonye mpako nukotokom abedintra hwe communities are light mpo wanyi communities are nsu wanyi brother hwe nsema yake brother maka sembiwa na me take responsibility for asema making anenye dan Ghana we don't just need a revolution. To be honest with you, we need a bloody uplifting. We need a bloody uprising seriously wa Ghana. Ghana ohui moje nguida e kunsi wa Ghana da intino young politicians will take yen for granted. Seriously. They deem us all as slaves and kind of nyema bia like one fire ne nyehwe wa Ghana ho. They don't care about anything. Why today a cook a craving wood began a home for so in California where you are mobile be alone for. I feel the light out and go come one way in your or can one paying for you on come one. Or send one fear no will generate a sack in it some a beer or to generate light the man one will need so problem will live lavishly at the expense of the common Ghanaian. This is the time all the Ghana for youth yeka yentri bom na ye nyina ye den ye gina for a total bloody uplifting, another revolution, a bloody one. I am being responsible for asma making, brother. Hwe we se painful say enkasa wuti wan wo youth but no so work and there. Papa Ghana for yele bro yele bread the common Ghanaian. In summer walking every now and then friend then what can some Kenya in spirit yinya yin there most man painful wo Ghana a kitty or them. To be honest with you say ye won't pay you for what you na and only one single individual wa Ghana odiyo another odicom. To be honest with you Ghana growth no onye the work the nyimpa kulimpo osukom but ende abasem na yehu abede na yehu hwe yene nsusam ma waye hwe de bia ye ka it's very soon a time is coming na Ghana ye be hyase de ye import nsu brother bi so hu de se ye import nsu ya nyimpa hin na obotu wato da munsu nyimpa hin na obotu we didi ana won sebe ko na no Meanwhile, one politicians, one na otiye, odidiye, bibiala here one. Meanwhile, at the end of every month, sika kakakakaka work on nyimpo be an accounting. Abedincha. This is the time all the Ghanaian youth, ye kayentri bom, na ye bisa for accountability. Where you know the you can yen sol yen forget yen ye pia obo continue dey as yan ye bi hu hwe biala. Ye ba bet now ya kasa. Ye ba kasa every now and then. You would ampa mo won akona won le fodo no onye nso ye ba kasa for ho. Ye kasa for ho ala wa boegu yen hwe nsi. Meanwhile, God ye sol and they are new legacy or the yin na ye client. I mean, they be a more bomb there, more woofy, more wakana, let them uplifting washasi. Pede mo bear mo buying, the more woofy, no moja will go Ghana. Se mo jing gua, yen paying for Baba Bida, no, and no one over solid no one. One dream the defendant, the plow of the innocent Ghanaian, or the soul. Or what the Ghanaian youth na your soul yem yemudo. Na ya pla de papa mayan. Shende Ghanaian, or then yen a Ghanaian to Konako, Saudi Arabia. Friend Libya. At this Arab lands, Ghanaian acquire badu the moon chronodo. Ninano, yen Ghanaian paying free and one uncle. Every the Moloko dunya wonyama. You think they don't have ideas? They know very well what we are going through. They know the plow of the Ghanaian, but when I dream, people are want to because that is the only way we will benefit. Odi yin pa obadwina adwene man no ho. Hwe Ibrahim Traore nankote ba akofo gina wo sisiade a few years to come ebehu the state of Burkina Faso. Abedin tine Ghana ya kasa ya hu propaganda NDC MPP all this while. But all the same, Ghana mortality. See, to configure Ghana so many years, you return to Ghana thinking that there's going to be any change. You only get there disappointed because my Ghana state of Ghana, the man never got cotton. Asema American day, Umayenka yung Ghanaians, they stand together. That is the only way forward. Either than that, kesa, and nothing would ever happen. Nothing would happen. Unless you boom. If they Ghana if they don't know what they are doing. They know very well what they are doing is evil to us all. They know, but they would never change because that is the only way they benefit. That is the only way they benefit from this. It's all the boom. I'm a debate. Me take responsibility. I'm a mapedama Ghana. A moja. Yapedi say yende yung wama emana. Dachi yenamo from us will continue them a bray. She no dibia makasa me the Rollins needed a medium faton. Rollins never be siabe. Obey member of parliament. And gradually, I mean now ye bedi dasi position a lady obuko kodun to extend to what be general for president. Market to bound. Never pay the endo. Once in a Canada or Cotina broach name. All our best stand for member of parliament. You and I with yeba witness there. Cardum power to a bump no nibi. Obed or best stand for member of parliament and son or coyer card. Sisia de enda obeno. She is in control. I don't know your member of parliament for Nkofu Wando. I know the Nkofu Wando. She's now a minister. She's a minister, offended, how do you call defense minister, whatever it is. Obedient with the man, the politicians, one in our better one more from her, obey the Ghana for Yanodo. Obo continue the man, Obo continue. If Ghana for young Kayan one bomb ya may okay, I mean, Murphy the course now. Your friend Scarecrow or lead Sisiana, it's a good cause. We have to join forces together. All the youths, Ghanaian youth, or they join force. You come together. Where ammunition Adam friend soldiers war, them Air Force, police for one ammunition. On those soon the youth of Ghana. Name Ghana for Isru no yen. Isru kuti no yen. So ni Isra, ye betu ni jina, ya fight for a good cause. Ni yet a leading ya obe leading na Ghana manu we to puna me yenina. Hem, efa aye jumapa, meli yando kodona ye. gradually or sister man for one adwen onye hade no one adwen baba hade na me sure one day one adwen be stable my pede one time offer am na you be di nkomo life day am na you be di nkomo ya kan sem deeper over the year obi kenya man for won sunsum sura wo suro nya won fanto chi na ewu no ya kol ye nyina ye bewu one day na mum ye wu ye mo from us won kodo won bre. We have nothing to live for except Ghana. We have nothing to live for except Ghana. This is the state when you need to. Years back, 1966, Fana Kwame Nkrumah offer Namambu Bebenewi till today. I'm now those days, 1966, no one way, 1970s, no one way. Wababa way and Shebra Yabra and Utah wo for desert to wo desert to Utah wo Mediterranean Sea till today copy me China copy me next year go for bo abedintin won si wano kwan one time. This is the time all the ye mobilize ye ho ye ka ye ho bom as youths onye dem a yen youth me from ye baba ye mpanyimfo ye mo from as so ba youth because if we one baba be di one all the time. Ibi no bi wa will achimota for it other man nebusuafu now abedi na wa will da mayen nothing. The only thing ayebe ubotum ya will amayen mo from and you dey stand for your right. You be stand for your right. I mean mess here the bi ameka or the yitum yigina. I mean me very willing. Very willing. Me pay am ban there mo wo Ghana and them bloody uprising of Baba Ghana. I think the only way forward, because either than that, she long kodo mayan. Ye din koma ye kasa kukudro nam pay for one day. Ye nenwa bell. Ye nenwa wa bell or the yatum ya solid yan nando. I'm paying for one for ye name chuchu from debia. Yam mamma yam papa nom. Waba bread ma. Yan so you could be a bread ma. Yam of my vessels are bread ma. Aberdeen not all bandem. A man Ghana. She yan resources are your she taxes are yet to mana won resources would your tax Canada would your tax America would your taxes are what you yen so Ghana for ye be yen your tax yet your tax then you na nature no tax are yet you na din no Canada na no manfo no what them one more from would your more from out of taxes would your more from in yan your tax, yes, also resources nature yen pay for greediness. Would it the say obo Muhammad Dachimo from would pro ekade can once me wakuma by yo wak into Munkin, maybe yan de edu tembo funding yenum yen timum, me yin yaba so legina for a man Ghana because that is the only thing we have left. Ye ni PPR, nothing to die for. No riches, nothing. Ghana, to be honest with you, I keep telling you, wait to Kona Krodo, the best place to be is in Ghana. I tell you for a fact. Nemum, Tien Sasabun, Sama or Yam Bible and them Quran and Ukona, and Ghana politicians, Makamakacho. Ghana politicians are harmful. On one no, a suffer for no, on one young problem with Ghana. So ye tum ye the mresha yena ye sim the munkofu ye kuku when if you are youth yema yemudi ye kuku the munkofu nya pe American plane iku no de yekun on ye dema papa ye ba bread dema the munkofu hwe recently hwe MDC for baba ni me in sama wo ka kire oba ba chichi nkofu atum oba cheyinum because we find the webu man Ghana chama wontumi na no ko kan na onya wana wona na mo ho ye parties akase na de na wofa maba Ghana moko adenta moko shiro moko chiobi wo ho adenta baby na manam road am friend and boats are on them road the very bad road we share a deni bi osi adenta inside ho a deni bi osi ho kaka let me be somebody in the driver in there na a deni osi haste them in the road next there okay them the MP obey for the last 4 years 4 years pen obedio ne den no si hono. That is one of his buildings obedi 4 years pe wa benim nemum road no the oil road ne ya others be benefit anenti onye ne den no hia den na wa madi si ho Sefa sesticos and wana I don't put the guy no moon and the mark malaba. When some all the other day. The two men they all know the truth. They know what the truth is, what needs to be done, but they would never do it. It is about time, youth of Ghana. Ye young hopoano, ni ye jina for young right. Offer aye juma gudeli ye juma, kodana ye juma pa. Ne chediam po unshel.
That's it. Papa. Obviously, my fans were. I said, we watching a mess at us. Free China, Saturday, Sunday. Me born northern region, me boss. I say, baby, or turn for pam. And I can say, oh, here no. Northern region, the state of the northern region is not something to be proud of. And me koso boho pam. Ochina me boho pam. Me boho sa aji. Oye me nua northern na wo hwe me a. I'm not doing this because I hate the northerners or I hate the northern region. No. But I'm trying to trigger something in you, something wagging in my soul. I'm trying to trigger that for you guys to put yourself together and then call the leadership or call your people to sit on their toes or to put them on their toes for them to do the right thing, for them to fix the northern region. Okay? Yes. Why? Northern region. Expect me. Exactly 2 p.m. Ghana time. Yeah, expect me. Thank you for